Hello and welcome. I'm Brian, and this is also my special guest tonight.
Anji.
Both of us of Happy Healthy Vegan.
Yeah.
So Angie's making a little surprise guest appearance just at the start here. Unless you guys convince her to stay on or something like that. Plan is just to, she's already had her makeup on from a video you're working on earlier.
Yes, you guys, I've been working really hard this week, believe it or not.
So it'll be a new Angie video very soon, huh? Next week.
Yeah. I started filming one video early in the week, which is a multi-step video. So hopefully the final thing for that will happen over the weekend. I can finish filming that. So meanwhile, I filmed another video today that I've been putting off since April, and hopefully I'll edit that over the weekend.
Awesome. So this is the regular, for me at least, the Friday live streams where maybe at some point later this live stream will have someone come on to try to debunk veganism.
Hopefully not too soon.
Yeah, hopefully not too soon. So we're hoping that at the beginning here, I shouldn't call them haters. The dislikers are, still,
the naysayers.
The naysayers aren't quite ready yet to jump into the live stream. So yeah, we can talk to anyone who's here right now. So now's a good time to say hello.
Wow, I'm seeing a lot of happy fam. Look at all that green.
All the happy fam is here.
Beautiful.
Fu Man and Fallon Marie and Metalhead was on earlier. I guess I surprised.
Vegan Metalhead may not be here right now.
I surprised a lot of people coming on a few minutes early.
Oh,
I was all ready to go. Usually I spend about maybe half an hour before the live stream just making sure everything works. As you guys know,
There's Vegan Metalhead.
You've seen me go through all sorts of weird technical problems over the years and months.
So fun.
I try to just iron those all out, and sometimes I'm just really lucky and everything's working smoothly. Instead of sitting around twiddling my thumbs, I thought I'd just come on 15 minutes early, and Angie, hey, I'll jump on with you too.
Yeah.
So if you want to ask Angie anything, and speaking of all the happy fam, I totally forgot today I was going to set up a poll, assuming I could do that, on our community tab about a good time next week for a channel members only live stream. We only have like 20 odd of you guys, so we can, if you can't make it on that one, don't worry, we'll do more obviously. But I finally got Zoom hooked into this my whole live streaming software now, so we might have to get a Zoom video meeting if you want to do that.
Yeah, I wonder if they want us to see them or not.
Yeah, it's your call. Yeah, if you don't want to, totally cool. But yeah, so other than that, we'll get that going. We promise all our channel members. But yeah, don't worry, we're still going to do for the non-members, these regular just regular live streams like I've been doing for years and years and years. How long have I been doing these for?
Has it really been years and years though? I think you've only been doing it maybe 2 years.
2 years. I'm doing way before quarantine. I was already I used to do them after my running.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sitting here.
All right. This whole setup is pretty new. This is pretty much quarantine setup.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, he used to do on the Wednesday runs, which he's been kind of threatening to go back to the Wednesday running club again.
Kind of miss
After the running club, you'd be all sweaty and talking to people all crazy like this. But I thought you used to use Periscope back then.
I mean, I used it once, but no. I was using YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where we have our audience at. I've spent so much time.
Well, that's the other thing. If we were to do a members only live stream,
which we will, yeah,
we could do one out and about somewhere.
We could. I just have to be here.
We could take a little trip to the beach or something. And bring them along.
Well,
that one time we did a live stream from California Adventure Park.
I'll have to test that to make sure I can. Let me make sure I can do that from the phone, like a mobile thing. I know how to do it from here, desktop. Let me see if I can do that mobile, schedule a members only live stream. That's a good idea. So
like where we can see them, just like this kind of.
Yeah. So let me test out the tech. That's how it is doing these technical things. You see how it works and test it a bunch of times until you have confidence with it. Yeah, a little early today. We just had a big lunch too, so we might be a little mellow today. I went to the gym again too, so a little mellow. I didn't totally exert myself like I did last time. Hey, Hardy. Hey.
Oh, yay! Nice to have you as a member. Heartily Tin Man Adonis.
I didn't fully realize Tin Man was not already a channel member, but cool. Yeah. Tin Man, you're number 25 or something like that as far as channel member goes. So thanks for everyone for joining.
Yeah.
And you'll see, you get some
awesome.
Cool. Yeah, we just sent out I think you should be able to see the message on our community tab for the channel members about a discount code for our remaining tie-dyes.
Exactly. Yeah, the tie-dyes
and the black
and the gray unisex muscle tees. Muscle tee. I mean, it's really just a sleeveless t-shirt with a high neck. And there's a few black and white
Happy Healthy Vegans.
Yeah, so
$10 off.
$10 off if you're a member. So get them while they're hot.
Yeah, the cult grows, Fu Manpu. The vegan cult grows. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you know how you hear some naysayers, is that what you called them? Naysayers and dislikers.
Dislikers.
Say that veganism is a cult. You know, and we always thought that was completely nuts and just nonsensical. But lately, I'm owning it. Yeah, it turns out you're right. Veganism all this time has been a cult, and turns out I've been the leader. You know, I really.
I'm gonna shut that down. That's not true. That's so not true. But anyways, if Fu wants to consider you as his leader, that's fine.
I am the cult leader, the vegan cult leader. What do we have for lunch? It wasn't the world's healthiest lunch.
Oh my God, I really don't even want to tell them. We had, so for Independence Day, they were having like a super cheap discount on tofu pups.
Dogs, yeah.
Tofu. I think that the brand name is Tofu Pups.
Okay, all right. Because you know what we're talking about, yeah.
Yeah, this is like a veggie hot dog. And I was like, Ryan likes veggie hot dogs with
sauerkraut.
With sauerkraut. And I had some sauerkraut in the fridge.
And we haven't had any kind of veggie dog in months.
I don't know.
I can't remember the last time.
We had it. So probably whenever the last time was that we went to
Disneyland or something.
No. I was thinking that furniture place.
Oh, IKEA, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably the IKEA.
That's been a few months.
Vegetable dogs. Anyway, so to surprise them, I got some of those tofu pups.
So we had 3 dogs and 3 buns left, which was a perfect mathematical match.
But that's not that much food. So then we had some frozen French fries from Trader Joe's in the freezer.
A whole bunch, yeah.
So we cooked those in the air fryer. Well, Ryan cooked them in the air fryer. And then, believe it or not, we had some damn cheese, mac and cheese. Like in I don't know when I'd gotten that, so we had that. So we had like
American food,
the most
American food lunch imaginable.
The full junk food vegan stuff. I like a little puffy. It's all that
I don't think it's instant.
I'm joking.
That's not a typical lunch for us, but we just thought, hey, these
I had salad
these 4th of July things that we got, or Independence Day things.
Am I at the right place, Travis?
They're not going to last forever, so let's just eat them today, and I'll get all filled up and energized for the live stream. I won't become deficient during the course of this live stream, hopefully.
You might be deficient. Any hisser.
Yeah, you're in the right place.
Angie's face.
Here for a little
that's
bit.
what you're talking about. I thought you meant you're in the right place because we were eating junk food instead of like, I don't know, smoothies or something.
Whole food plants always. But we love our whole food plants. After the gym, I came back, had my big banana and blueberry smoothie with a little Clean Machine green protein, and and I feel good.
I had oatmeal for breakfast.
See, whole food plants.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ricky says he'll be visiting California and going to Disneyland on Wednesday. Any favorites I should get? Yeah, watch some of our most recent vlogs from Disneyland. I mean, some of the stuff we get is seasonal. Sometimes we go there specifically for the seasonal foods, but there's great year-round foods there.
Yeah, there is. But I know they've had a couple new menu items since we've haven't been. So there could be something really exciting that we haven't had yet. But it kind of depends on what kind of food you're looking for too. Because like there was a really nice sit-down meal thing that we tried in Disneyland proper a while back, and I know they still have it. It's like, and it's a whole food plant-based thing in New Orleans Square. Yeah, gosh, I don't know what the name of the video.
Risotto is the food. I would say if you want something really lots of vibe, lots of mood, I think. Oh, this is in our members only vlog. We've done it in the general YouTube. Everyone.
Oh, I know you're not.
Go to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge.
That's true.
Docking Bay 9. You can't go wrong with what's it called? The Felucian Garden Wrap.
Docking Bay 9? It's not 7.
Same thing, whatever.
Docking Bay something.
You'll find it. The Docking Bay, whatever.
There's only gonna be one Docking Bay.
Yeah.
Hey, Sneed.
Oh, hey, we got our first super chat tip today. Thank you. Who's that from? Sneed. Thoughts on Jake Gyllenhaal Just Egg commercial? I have not seen it yet. Maybe we'll
saw it on Instagram.
Maybe we'll check it out later today on YouTube, assuming it's up there. Oh. But yeah, go to Docking Bay 7 and Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. You can't go wrong there.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
But some people prefer the sandwich next door.
Oh, at Ronto's Roasters.
The Ronto-less roast. Is that what it is? Ronto-less something. Anyways, it's got like a gochujang, like a hot pepper spice on it. So if you like spicier things, They're two versions kind of a really similar sandwich.
Also, if you're going to be in Disneyland proper, I highly recommend stopping by either the Dole Hut or right next door at the Tropical Hideaway and get yourself some Dole Whips.
Tropical Hideaway is cool in that they have several flavors of Dole Whip, and all the Dole Whip is vegan.
Yes.
So you could choose between... Ryan's favorite is the original pineapple.
Yeah, can't go wrong.
I think the mango is really good, and I finally just tried the watermelon, and it was really good too. And I think they have raspberry and lemon. I'm not sure which ones will be in stock right now because sometimes they rotate flavors. But yeah, that's a nice vegan way to cool down because it's gonna be hot next week.
Yeah,
it's gonna be hot. It's very hot now.
I'll tell you what the weather will be in Anaheim on Wednesday. Tell him about Lisa's resource that he must go there right now and bookmark it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So the way that we know what's new and fresh in the park is that we check out Happiest Vegan on Earth.
Happiest Vegan on Earth.
She's got a website. She does have a YouTube channel, and she's got an Instagram account. So we always check with her to see what's up.
And she always updates the information. Sometimes she some place like someone will vlog it like from 5 years ago, put the info up there, but things change all the time. Anyway, you're lucky. It's only going to be 82 high Wednesday next week, so it won't be that bad. Worse. So check out her out. Yeah, just on your mobile phone, just bookmark Happiest Vegan on Earth's website.
Just download it
if you can.
That's what my boss used to always tell me, just download everything.
Because there's so much going on there, and she's a fanatic in a good way. She goes there all the time and keeps information current.
She's a regular.
Yeah, cool.
Speaking of which, that was one of the things that Lisa had said it changed. Like, so one of the OG vegan things, it was like one of the only vegan things you used to be able to get was this these bread soup bowls from what's the name of that other place in New Orleans?
In New Orleans Square.
They had these gumbo bowls.
Royal Street Veranda gumbo bowls.
Yeah. But I learned from her, apparently the gumbo bowls have now moved down by the water. There's like a little shack that we never even ate out before, and I think the gumbo bowls are there now.
Oh, wow.
And now there's some sort of there's some sort of Impossible thing in the Royal Street Veranda.
Yeah, Disney has a deal with Impossible.
Vegan po' boy or something. Yeah, everything is going Impossible there. It's it's kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying, honestly.
Disney believes ridiculously that if you're vegan, you have to have like a fake meat at every meal. So they provide some kind of either Beyond Meat or some kind, like a steak or a meatball or burger.
It's always Impossible lately.
Yeah,
I think it used to be a combo. There used to be several brands. There was even like a local brand of a vegan meat before, but now it's like all
they have
Impossible.
A deal
because they even branded that one restaurant as like something Impossible over there in DCA.
I see Dr. Bear has joined us. Dr. Bear.
Hey, speaking of Dr. Bear, I know you sent out her tie-dye.
I sent your T-shirt out. I think. Was it yes?
I was trying to think. It might have been yesterday.
I think it was yesterday. I sent your T-shirt out, Dr. Bear. So you'll be getting it very soon. Probably this weekend, early next week. And no, they don't have Walt Disney's frozen head on display. I didn't know that there was such a thing. And I thought Tin Man was wondering what we did on the 4th, and we stayed home to keep our cats calm because there's a bunch of maniacs that live around us, and not only just set off fireworks illegally, they're illegal in the city of Long Beach, but blow up dynamite, M80s, all sorts of insane
crap. The M80s were so loud and so scary. We could hear them kind of like, it'd be like every hour there'd be coming from a different quadrant, but around our house. And so Jojo was hiding in the closet for hours, and Bodhi, we didn't know where he was, but he was hiding behind our mattress in the bedroom. And then when we went to bed, then he got in the bed and he climbed under the blankets and was like hiding down by my feet like all night.
Yeah, so that's what we did. We stayed home with the babies, keeping them calm and just trying to reassure them, as much as we could, so they don't have bad mental health.
Exactly.
So we got another super chat tip there from Sneed.
Sneed again.
Favorite vegan YouTube and TikTok creators. I don't really view TikTok at all. I got our username, and Anji posts to it more regularly now. So vegan YouTubers, let's see. I know the stuff I've mentioned before. People I think are cool. I'll watch, like say Mike the Vegan. Some Inch Herbivore. Just cool, chill dudes like that. No one that's too shocking or like controversial or anything like that. Any tips on recovering from COVID using vegan remedies such as hot teas and soups? I'm not aware of anything like that as far as a recovery from anything for that matter.
How about, have any of the viewers right now been recovering or have recovered from COVID, and what did you do to like help alleviate some of your symptoms? Because we so far, knock on wood, have avoided catching any of the strains.
So I can't give you any personal experience there. But if you guys have any plants that worked out really well for you, some juice or something that you ate or whatever, let us know. Maybe it was just eating a bunch of just egg. Who knows? Let us know.
I don't know about that. I feel like my eyes look tired.
Yeah, we were a little tired. Yeah. Hey, Graven Babies is here. Awesome.
Yeah, wait, I follow Graven Babies on TikTok. It's just like all posts of her dog.
Yeah, I haven't really got into TikTok. I don't know what it is.
I mean, I'm on there, but I don't look at content. It's kind of how I am with all social media. I don't really look at content. I create it and I post it, and then I look to see how people respond, and that's like the bulk of what I do. But on TikTok, I pretty much just, because I don't want to say I'm not like a hardcore Instagrammer, but the only way to get any kind of anything on Instagram now is to make reels. So I started trying to get better at making reels, and then when I make a decent reel, then I put it over on TikTok. So that's what I'm doing on TikTok. Got another question here, it looks like.
Let's see, a question from the Vegan Metalhead.
Oh, hi.
Hey, thanks, Vegan Metalhead. Thanks for your super chat tip there. And
beans and rice. I think you meant peasant food. Do you guys have a joke about pheasant food?
No, we don't joke about pheasant food.
I thought maybe it was like vegan brain frog.
No, yeah, because I think he's counterbalancing the point that Disney thinks that vegans have a beyond or impossible meat substitute with every meal. Like, no, we just eat grains and rice and peasant food. We don't need a fancy meat substitute.
But that's what's nice about that New Orleans restaurant, is that the two vegan things they have there are both whole food, like something that I would make at home, like that really nice risotto dish, and now they have like a white bean hummus and I think crudites. So if you want like a nice sit down meal, because they're probably gonna charge you a little more. I don't remember how much that was, but anyways, it's a really good. And then I really do think that their the gumbo's pretty decent. The gumbo's pretty darn decent.
Dr. Bear says she agrees. Angie, I don't view social media at all anymore except YouTube. It's definitely better for my mental health. Yeah, right? I see great. I'm sorry, Dr. Bear. Thank you, Dr. Bear, for like standing up to that guy in the comments on one of my recent videos this week. He just kept trying to argue the point. This, like, he's saying like we could feed more people if we ate animals. He has it backwards. Like, no, we have to feed way more of crops to feed animals, and then we eat the animals. We just ate the crops themselves.
Literally, that was the thing that made me give up eating meat in 1985, is when I learned about like with all the grains it takes to raise the cows, that we could be feeding the whole world over some number of times. And I was like, oh, that sounds a lot more efficient and also a lot nicer. Yeah,
a lot more kind. Why consume and kill and exploit a middle person?
How does that make sense that we could feed more people if we all ate meat? That makes no sense.
Yeah.
Then what do they think animals eat is, I guess, the question.
Yeah.
They're just like breatharians. Animals are just breatharians. They just spontaneously grow with no input.
I mean, really, I didn't read all of Jace Wright's question down there, but it relates to like grass-fed cows and stuff like that. It's like,
there's not enough grassland.
I've calculated. I've made a video. I can show you the video. I mean, it's an idea that's not scalable. It's an idea that works for a privileged few that can afford the prices of grass-fed beef. So it's this magical idea. I calculated. I think you would need 3 to 4 Earths.
Oh, I remember. I helped you make that Earth graphic for that one.
And that was being very generous. And with my dad, I took the low ends of the estimations of numbers, of ranges of numbers. It could be more Earths than that. So it's this magical idea that will never work. Yeah, it's like it serves like 1% or 2% of the meat market right now. Like, it'll never scale much beyond that.
So it's only for billionaires?
So it's just, it's not billionaires, but for privileged people, and to suggest that's an idea to help save the planet. Well, if we have 4 other planets to grow, 4 not planets to grow, but to let these cattle roam freely on and ship them back from Mars and Venus. And,
no.
It's not going to work.
That's crazy.
Hey, Carrot just tipped $1. Being Gains or Duran and Ryder.
Can I pick neither?
Let's say no comment on that one character. They're both very controversial, polarizing folks. I'm not going to say they're anything bad about that. I'm just saying it's a pretty obvious fact. I think both of those guys would agree. They're kind of more on the extreme side and polarizing, and we'll just leave it at that. I'm going to be nice. I try to be nice as much as I can. I'm going
to make a hard turn in conversational topic and we didn't mention your shirt, by the way.
Yeah, we have these new black doesn't suck being vegan shirts.
I originally designed this with a black ink design, so I couldn't put them on black t-shirts.
It'd be invisible.
Yeah, exactly. So I you guys have seen the royal blue tee that he's worn, but so we just got this one in black this week. Mm-hmm. And so you can find this. It's on our new merch.
Yeah, let me just go there real quick.
Or you can see the merch is listed on the channel.
Let me go there really quickly.
That's partly why we're just blowing out the stock that we have here, because we had been working for the past however many years printing shirts with Long Beach Graphics, and then we store them here and ship them out. But now we're working with Spring Tea so that it's integrated with YouTube and make it so it's easier for people to find the merch.
All right, I just pasted the link down into the live chat there. So check it out if you want to get one of these brand new black Doesn't Suck Being Vegan. I like how the shirt's so just bold. It's
I know, it's crazy.
We're just making no apologies that we're vegan, just by the font and the attitude. Doesn't suck being vegan. Yeah.
I know, it looks fun, right?
Okay, so we missed a lot of stuff there.
We missed a lot of stuff.
Let's see. Jace. Jace agrees about the grass-fed. It's for a privileged few, but this commentator arguing with me that those have fewer crop deaths. I don't know. Is there any data on that?
I would definitely need to see verified data.
And again, veganism, as I said in my last video, that the one to Rationality Rules, my response to that philosopher dude, that veganism is not a philosophy that seeks to have the least amount of crop deaths, even though it has, as I'll show here, compared to any other form of agriculture. As far as any kind of food production, as I showed here, if your goal is to have as few crop deaths as possible, this animal visuals paper here is calculated. There's the formulas and assumptions where they got their data from, and vegetables, fruits, and grains on the lowest end of the scale here. Once you start involving animals, the numbers jump up from 2 to doubles for milk, and it keeps scaling up and up.
Chicken is terrible.
Yeah, chicken is absolutely horrific. So if that's your goal, if you're a reduce deathitarian, you have no choice other than to be vegan. But remember, veganism is a philosophy that seeks to not exploit and harm animals. We understand that there might be some unintentional killing, but there's way less. Just look at the numbers there. They don't lie. So if that's your goal, you should just be vegan and call it a day. Did I miss a tip from Pencil? That is not a vegan issue
at all.
A Roe v. Wade or anything like that. No, it's not a vegan issue. It's separate. It's a medical thing. It's a political thing. It's not really part of not exploiting
human
animals.
Rights, not animal rights.
Exactly. We're talking about the wrong species there.
Outside of our topic.
Yeah. Let's see, Uncle Walt, do we have any black Happy Healthy Vegan t-shirts in medium left? Do they run a little large? I believe we do. We can go take a look.
Yeah, I made a post on the community tab, and I said what sizes were there.
I can take a look right now for you.
Hey, Han Solo's cousin is here. Go vegan, everyone.
Hey, Han Solo's cousin. Hey, we just did. It's because of Han Solo's cousin that we got our Zoom running on our computer, our new computer here.
Look, I'm the cat.
You're the cat, I see. Okay, Uncle wants to know if we have any black, happy, healthy vegans in stock in medium. And the answer is no, we're out of mediums. We have 2 larges and 3 extra larges. And they run pretty true to size. They're not particularly big nor small for their size.
Yeah.
So hey, good to see Han Solo's cousin. Good to see you in right now, and good to see you on Tuesday in face to face.
Yeah, Han Solo's cousin was our first Zoom chat.
Yeah, on this computer, and we're gonna. It was for a interview for Han Solo's
should I call it an interview or a chat? It was like half and half.
A little bit of both. Good to see you. You're Jordan, if you don't mind me sharing that. Yeah, he shared his name last time with his other account. So thank you for your super chat tip there, Han Solo's cousin, and hello, mom. Mom? Han Solo's mom, if you're watching.
Han Solo's mom. That's funny. Oh, look at all the happy fam.
Wow, all the happy fams
saying
are
hi
here.
To each other. I love it.
And I said earlier at the start of the live stream that we haven't forgot about you. I forgot to do it today, but I was gonna set up a poll. I'm gonna do it really soon. To set up a time, the most date time for our channel members only live stream where we can use Zoom, and the one that gets the most yeses or whatever, we will do that. So we'll be getting that set up. Hopefully next week we'll do our first one. Test it out, see how the Zoom works out.
Well, and also you should ask them if they even want a Zoom. Maybe they just want a regular live stream. Depends on if they want it. I mean, we saw what a hassle it is to set up Zoom.
I'll take a little informal poll right now amongst the channel members. Would you be interested in the live stream where you can zoom in, and it'll just be basically something like this. You'll have let's see, you'll have me, and then maybe you guys in where the web browser, animal visuals, there'll be kind of you guys, but you don't have to. If you just want to be audio and not be video, totally cool. Zoom allows that. I just thought, if you want to do that, the technology's
now
there.
We can, finally.
And now we can. So yeah, let us know if you like the Zoom idea for that. Zoom, okay, I agree. Zoom is evil, but regardless of that, would you still be interested in that, Fu Man? Yeah, I'm not a Zoom supporter or anything like that. A Zoom stan. Yeah.
So Uncle asked if we plan to get more of the black Happy Healthy Vegan t-shirts. The thing is, we do have black Happy Healthy Vegan t-shirts in every size through the merch.
Through this.
Through the merch tab now through Teespring, which is why we don't need to continue to print them and store them in the back where the cats sometimes like to run and try to sit on the t-shirts. Now the t-shirt will be printed and sent directly to you with no cats involved.
Yeah, so I put the link once again to the our Teespring store, which is merch.happyhealthyvegan.org. So just follow that. So let's see, I see more Zoom.
But unfortunately, the merch, the Teespring doesn't have tie-dye. So if you wanted to get a tie-dye, this might be your last chance.
It could be, yeah.
Might be, because it's been really difficult for us to get the tie-dyes the last 2 years, and so we're just going to phase them out. So whatever we have in stock is probably it.
Yeah.
And that's at shop.happyhealthyvegan.org.
I know it gets a little confusing.
I know. It is confusing.
Yeah, but those of you who are our channel members will know what Zoom is, like Green Babies. Yeah, it's just like Skype, so we can see and hear each other. But, other than just doing a live stream like this.
That's funny, because they're always talking about Zoom.
I missed a couple chats. What were you going to say, baby?
They always talk about Zoom on television as if every single American has been doing Zoom meetings the past 2 years. And I'm like, well, I never did a Zoom meeting the past 2 years. I guess a lot of people take their classes through Zoom, yada, yada. So seems pretty well spread throughout.
I was going to say, I saw a super chat from Mario. I don't understand. Are you trying to get political here or something? Hunter Biden, crack cocaine, vegan detox. What are you talking about there?
That sounds like a bunch of word salad.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that...
Let's just move on. Thanks for the dollar. I do appreciate it.
It'll go to the fund to keep Happy Healthy Vegan paying the bills and stuff. Yeah. Thanks. But yeah, if you want to come back, this is debunking veganism. If you want, we haven't even got... We try to have a nice...
We're so not a political channel.
Yeah, it's not a political channel, so don't try to... hit these hot button issues right there. And then there's Han Solo's cousin's other channel there, Jordan Vegan USA 14.
Yeah.
And that interview was fun. It was really a pleasure to see and hear you. Yeah, you're a delightful person, Jordan. Really, you're very just very sweet and have this great energy. It was good to see your face exuding all of that.
You're right, Sarah. Angie is here in the house. Oh, Lynn, the best thing about Zoom is I can filter my face. I want to be the cat.
You want to be the cat, like that lawyer,
like that
judge?
lawyer man.
The guy that went viral.
I am not a cat.
I'm not a cat.
Yeah, if you want to know what Zoom is, just look at the I am not a cat video. It's viral. It's hilarious.
Gosh, I want to say that was Skype maybe, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I think they all have that technology to do that. Yeah. Oh, Lauren, I went vegan for 6 months ago thanks to your balanced, kind, and thoughtful approach. Thank you.
Goodness.
You're healthier and happier than ever and lost extra weight, even though it wasn't a goal. Thanks for all of you. All we do. Thank you. That's really great to hear. Thank you for sharing that. And that's, that's a huge reward for us to hear that what we do isn't just like, without any like good consequences.
I know. I'm glad what we do does not just attract people to come and troll us.
Yeah, I was gonna say usually when we do something, it seems only people listening to us are these complete numbskulls, knuckleheads. Oh, look at Ryan.
Not these people.
No, you guys are awesome. I just got a comment on my video when I responded to Rationality Rules. Someone, instead of talking about anything about the arguments in that video, they said, "Oh, Ryan, it seems to me your hair is thinning a lot lately." It's like. First of all, don't be ageist. I'm about to be 55 in a couple weeks. And secondly, what does that have to do with anything? And thirdly, I have a lot of hair, man. It's like, what are you talking about? So anyway, it's good to know that people aren't all like these knuckleheads.
You don't like your hair getting attacked?
No, it's just so stupid.
No, it is stupid. I know. People say so many stupid things to us. Jordan is contributing to the Cherry Fund, I see, with the $4.99 tip to say thank you. No, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. We
Oh, hey!
Someone's bought an ebook.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. So that means that they use the new merch tab.
Yeah, I'll paste the link one more time to merch.
That's so cool. It's the first time I've seen that pop up.
Oh, I think I just pasted the link to our the shirt, but you just click. Oh. You can browse the rest of the merch too.
Yeah, that's really cool that they set this up so that if you buy anything from the merch, it shows up as like a super chat too.
Yeah, as we just saw right there.
Oh, you know what? I read something today from YouTube is apparently copying something that happens on Twitch. Oh, hey!
We got a new member.
Pantry, woo! So they've copied something on Twitch that is actually pretty cool. That you can make a tip that actually goes towards purchasing memberships.
Channel members.
Yeah, one month of membership free to someone that's in the chat. And YouTube was saying it happens automatically, although the people in the chat room can choose whether to participate or not, whether to accept the free membership. And it tends to pick people that interact with the channel a lot. So I'm like, oh wow, that's going to be interesting. And then I guess you can buy the membership things in packs of 5, 10, or 20. So it's going to be, wow, hey!
Look at that.
Hey, that's a lot of cherries. Thank you, Jordan.
Yeah, thank you,
so
Jordan.
much.
Yeah, actually, I'm just... yesterday, Wednesday, we went to Trader Joe's and bought a bag of cherries for like $5, and it was surprisingly good.
So it was so good. We ate the whole thing in one night.
Yesterday, bought 5 more bags, $25. So we used all your super chat tips for the cherries because, like I was telling you on our interview, Jordan, like as soon as they're gone, they're gone. But sometimes you can catch them at the supermarket rather than farmer's market, where we get the really good ones.
Hey, it's working! Look, Vegan Pantry did it.
Oh my God, it worked!
Oh my gosh, that's so cool! I'd only seen that on Twitch before. Thank you so much. I'm so curious who's going to get the month of membership now. Wow. I see.
This is all new to us.
Oh. Norman got one. Nana Rocks got one. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Oh. Wow, you guys.
Well, thank you so much.
It's happening.
Oh my God.
Oh, there.
Thanks.
Oh, wow.
That
I'm
was
so glad
vegan,
I mentioned it. I literally read about it like 2 hours ago.
Thank you so much, veganpantry.com. Yeah, Angie was telling me about it. I didn't think it was going to actually happen today. I just thought it was just
Look how cool the graphic is, too.
Wow,
Vegan
cool.
Pantry
Thank you.
5 Happy Healthy Vegan memberships.
Thank you for the 5 memberships.
I'm
They're
so
awesome.
glad I was here for that new fun thing here.
Yeah, it's like a...
Oh my gosh. Oh, hey, this must be another recipient. Oluwale Beanbringer. Beanbringer's a cool name.
Yeah, if someone wants to become a member...
An Annoyed Aussie was also a new member here.
I forgot. I was going to copy the link.
Wow, Rob P. All right, that's so cool. I think you've got all 5 of the memberships that you gifted. That is so
I know
awesome.
it's going to be instant, too. That's really cool.
Yeah. I wasn't even sure if we were... because they said they started to just roll it out and that they were going to be expanding it. So I guess we were lucky enough to get in there.
Okay, if someone wants to actually join our channel
directly,
become a channel member. I have a link here. I'm going to paste it into the live chat right now because some people have told me it works fine, except unless you're on iOS. Works fine on Android, works fine on the web. So anyway, I have a link here which you can follow, and it should work for you if you want to join. Because I saw, who was it that saw someone in the live chat just ask how to join. So that's what made me do that.
You know what? I did also hear that if you wanted to gift memberships, that currently it was only on it has to be on your computer, and they're still working on making it work for mobile. So if you're on a mobile and you can't see how to gift memberships, that's why.
Annoyed Aussie asks, what does membership give you? Good question.
That's a great question.
Angie has made several, like 3 or so members only videos.
Yeah. Well, the first thing you get is your name is going to be it starts off, your name is in green, so we can see what you're saying quicker.
And there's a little badge.
It's really pretty. Oh, awesome. And the little badge. And I've noticed that now that this has been going for a little over a month.
Hey guys, you're the best. Love you.
Awesome. Thanks, Han Solo. And you use Streamlabs. I think this is the first time you use Streamlabs.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks so much, Han Solo. I was going to mention Streamlabs is great for creators like us. That's why you see so many content creators using Streamlabs for tips, because they don't take a cut, unlike YouTube takes 30%. So thank you. It goes straight all to us. So thank you so much there.
Yeah, that's really awesome.
We are the best. I agree with you. Well, thank you.
Let's get back to I was going to explain.
Yeah, what else do you get?
Okay, so your name is in green. And I was going to say that the little badge next to the name, which I actually haven't figured out how to make my own special one. That's kind of like the default ones at YouTube. But I noticed they're changing colors as the longer you're here. Each month it turns a different color. So you can see like who's brand new. Looks like they get blue. And then turquoise for people who've been in here a bit longer. Then, you have access to videos that are for members only. And community tab posts that are for members only. Like right now on the community tab, the members all have access to a code that will get you $10 off anything from our OG shop. From
shop to happyhealthy.org. Like these tie-dye shirts, they're blowing $10 off for all our members. So big discounts.
And the sleeveless t-shirts too.
And we're about to figure out the date and time for our first members only live stream, which we're taking a poll. People seem excited to try to use Zoom so we can try to see each other in real time. And also another cute little tidbit is that Angie made some special emojis of me and her.
Oh yeah, how can I forget?
How can one of you guys, some of our happy fan members, show just type in or how to paste in whatever the one of the special emojis of Angie
it's like
and
when you go into the emoji menu, then you get a special menu of items that other people don't have. These are all, so far I've just done emojis of the two of our faces, but I should probably do one of Bodhi and JoJo at some point.
Why not? So I think that covers it all there. And there's different that's pretty much covers it up in a nutshell.
There's also like when I'm looking on our on YouTube, it shows if there's comments from members that haven't been responded to yet. So we can make sure to see what you said like on videos and get back to you quicker.
Lynn G just showed the Angie emoji.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So I've seen a lot of our happy fam has showed up. So Annoyed Aussie joined, and Diana's plant-based eating. Hello. Hey, all. Angie's here, so no haters.
I know.
Yeah, we don't do, even though the title says debunk veganism, I was anticipating I was right. They usually show up later on, not immediately. So I thought Angie'd be great coming in and sitting in for at least the first few minutes. And look, we are 40 minutes in.
This is super fun.
And no one's trying to debunk veganism.
Oh, that's great. We got a couple of interesting $1 chat things.
Oh, I saw, Han Solo's cousin left another one too, and I forgot to read Vanilla Cookie, so let me get back to this. Han Solo said, I learned how to speak. You learned how to go to Streamlabs. Thanks for that super chat tip, Han Solo's really cousin. Cool. And let's see, I missed
Vanilla Cookie. Here it is, right here, 8 minutes ago. Sorry, we were busy.
We were busy. Our bad. It happens sometimes. I might need to have my speakers up a little louder. Yeah. So thanks there, Vanilla Cookie. Let's see what you say. You have 2 of them. How hard would it be to convince the owners of Chick-fil-A to offer a plant-based chicken sandwich?
Seriously?
I love Boca Spicy chicken sandwiches. Love your channel as well. Thanks so much there. That sounds like a tough task. I mean, if they were clever and wanted to increase their profits, they would understand that the plant-based food business is growing faster than the just regular animal product food business.
There's so many different brands now that make different kinds of chicken. Like there's one that's been reaching out to me. I haven't gotten back to them, but they're like a UK based business, and apparently they're going to start rolling out their vegan chicken out here. I should actually have them. They wanted to send us a sample to try out. I should get in touch with them.
Reach out. I'll check it out.
Okay.
See, Sarah said, one of my best girls is coming around to veganism. Awesome.
Yay.
What's she doing? She's watching all the movies. I'm so proud of her. That's great. Cool. It's always great to see someone you know understanding what we all pretty much see as so obvious and plain.
You know, that actually happened to me recently. A girl that I knew in college that I started talking to her recently because I was working on putting out the anthology of my like late 80s hardcore fanzine, and so I was in touch with her because she had taken me to a show and I found some photos of us and blah blah blah. But anyways, I saw on Instagram she just started going plant-based like 2 weeks ago or so.
Wow.
And she's loving it.
Wow.
She's like, oh, this is really easy. This is good. And she's been like sharing pictures of food that she's making.
I should reach out to her, send her.
I know. I was like, I should send her the
You don't want her to like do it in some weird way.
No, she's doing it great so far. I'm super proud of her.
Speaking of what you get for joining the channel, I saw Fu Man said, I joined waiting for the comment because I'm the cult leader.
Oh, no. Oh my gosh.
Oh, your friend that's changing, Sarah, to vegan or plant-based got COVID really bad and started to look at the relationship humans have with animals.
Wow. Your friend can think.
Wow. Let's see. Here's a question from Annoyed Aussie, one of our new members here. Do we think ethical vegans should put more emphasis on health, noting that vegan sad is probably worse than standard American diet sad. Here's my take on this.
I think we've kind of changed over time.
We know, as you know very well, veganism is an ethical stance against animal cruelty, and the only foods that we can eat that are in accordance with those beliefs are plants and mushrooms. So that leaves a lot of possible foods out there. Hey, Anonymous has bought one of the new black teas. The Happy Healthy Vegan black teas. The V-neck
ladies one, and because I know a lot of ladies were asking me for V-necks, and so I can do that so much easier on this new platform.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you.
This is so fun.
I was going to say, though, I say, hey, if someone wants to pursue veganism in an unhealthy way, it's their free choice as a free individual. I don't personally understand that. I kind of don't want to kick the bucket early or anything like that. So I try to emphasize eating a healthy, whole food based diet. But as we said for lunch today, we didn't have a bunch of whole foods. You know, you don't have to eat them 100% of the time, but have them be the majority of your types of foods.
Yeah. I don't know if you really answered the question. Aren't they really asking if we think that other ethical vegans should be talking more about...
Put more emphasis on health. Yeah. I do. I emphasize health without trying to pigeonhole me or brand me as a health channel, even though it's in our name, Happy Healthy Vegan.
You're just talking about yourself. It's more like, should Earthling Ed be talking about health benefits or something like that?
I think he does. I've seen him respond to debates, and he's like me. Whenever someone brings up some knucklehead comment,
vegan is not healthy.
He responds back saying, vegan diets have been shown to be nutritionally adequate. It gives you protections against the leading causes of death. He knows what to say, even though he's not promoting it as health vegan. But he knows to promote the health benefits when necessary. Yeah. So I'm saying as vegan activists, you should know these health benefits, even though if you're fully ethical vegan.
It's really great to have all those talking points ready. It's really important to have them ready because, you know, people will come at you and you don't want to just be like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just in this for morals and ethics. And you want to be able to say, it actually is shown to be healthy.
Years ago, we made a video that was talking about, you always remember the names of everything. What was that one famous report that came out about why people...
Yeah, we just talked about that.
Why people quit being vegan and what we can do as vegan activists to help.
Faunalytics study.
Yeah, okay. So we were talking about that study, and that study was basically... They were saying that, vegan activists should come at it with, emphasizing at least 3 points, because it takes at least 3 different things to keep people on the vegan path.
And once you become vegan, if you came for health, it'd be great to learn the environmental and health reasons. The more reasons you have for being vegan, the more of the complete picture you see, and then you'll stay.
Because what they've seen is that if we only emphasize animal rights, then that's not convincing enough to most people.
To some people, yeah.
Yeah. But if they find out, that there's also health benefits to themselves, or they experience the health benefits themselves, they're more likely. And then if they find out or see the effects on the environment, having all three of those things, that's a triple threat. When you see wow, there's so much to gain.
Triple win.
Yeah, there's so much to gain and nothing to lose. And that's, lately we've been talking more about, that there's really nothing to, with the doesn't suck being vegan. Because we did kind of start off happy, healthy vegan. We did start off really hardcore talking about health all the time. And unfortunately, we kind of got caught up in talking about how you can lose weight as a vegan. But it seemed like everyone was talking about, you can really lose weight.
Because we did, but we weren't dieting or anything like that.
And that's fine. But we didn't want to be a diet channel. We never wanted to be a diet channel.
No, that's not what we got into veganism.
And we also didn't want to be a protest channel. We really just want to kind of show that being veganism is totally viable and can be totally fun.
Mm-hmm. I say we missed a chat 3 minutes ago from Burger Boy. My mom said I can't be vegan because vegans don't drink water because fish.
Because water is a fish's house.
Well, are you serious, Burger Boy?
Nobody is drinking ocean water directly out of the ocean, or probably lake water directly out of the lake.
Here's your mother might have a point if you're drinking directly from a lake or stream, but most of us get water from where there's no fish. Say you turn on the faucet, it's treated by the city, or even if you live in the rural areas, you have a well. Usually there aren't fish in there, so
I don't think fish live in wells, do they? Does anyone know? I've never heard of that.
Here's how bad that argument is, Burger Boy. You could turn that on her and say, well, you can't eat meat because you can't breathe. Let's see, I'm trying to think. Animals live on land and breathe air, so you can't play with soil or breathe air because I don't know. I'm saying it's who cares where they live? It's irrelevant, right?
You can't even be a breatharian because bugs are in the air.
Yeah, something like that.
They might go up your nose.
But anyway,
it seems like a joke.
It seems like a joke. I think it's a joke.
So, good one. And we just got a new one from Valerie, actually.
Oh, Valerie. Yeah, wow. Well, you want to read Valerie's or should I?
Okay, Valerie got into a 30-minute argument with their Tinder hookup because he took a huge dump in her apartment and didn't wipe. He said it was because using toilet paper is unsustainable. How can I convince him to change his mind?
Easy.
Well, easy. Yeah, I know what you're going to say.
Bidet.
Yeah, I knew it.
Let me give you a link right now. Angie, you can keep talking.
I think the one that we got on our toilet is called a Go Bidet.
Yeah,
it's really easy to install.
Yeah, you don't need to be a plumber to do it. One of our hippie friends did it for us.
Exactly. And then if you move to another apartment or something, you can take it with you.
Yeah, exactly.
So, if you don't know what a bidet is, it basically shoots water up your hoo-ha and cleans it that way.
I'm not seeing our Go Bidet that we got on Amazon.
Is that the biggest way you can? I mean, what is he going to use a T-shirt and then wash his T-shirt?
But you can.
But the bidet is definitely.
You can get them for under $100. I see one here for $47, $69, $99, $149.
Wow, the Go Bidet price went up a lot.
Here's Go Bidet.
Dude, they were only $75 when we bought it.
Yeah, I think during the pandemic when there was the toilet paper.
Yeah, when there was no toilet paper, the bidets became a hot ticket item. I don't think it's come back down.
All right, I'll just show you what we got here.
Okay.
I've had this for since before we started our channel.
It'll keep his tushy cleaner than it ever was.
Yeah, this thing here. This is, I guess maybe it's the Rolls Royce of attachable bidets here. You can get them for half this price. I mean, other brands, but this is what we got here. So have your boyfriend, or if he's your boyfriend now.
No, it's a hookup.
Hookup.
Probably not inviting him back.
And Tom, these are very sustainable. It just takes water, squirts it up your woohoo, and it cleanses it. And you're good. All right, so let me get out of this here. Let me get back to the live stream.
You'd still have to dry. You could drip dry. Literally, my friend I saw, they went to the bathroom and came back, their pants were totally wet. I go, well, I know what they just did. They're using the bidet.
So yeah, bidet will solve all the problems that, And yeah, as far as sustainability, yeah, it's water. What's more sustainable than well, it's not to say water's an infinite resource, but I guess compared to paper, a little better. Yeah, travel bidet. We got a little perennium squirt bottle for when we take vacations.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they might not be carrying that.
It's not as great and powerful as the Go bidet, but it helps. It's like 50%, 75% of the way there, sort of.
Look, Brooklyn can't live without their bidet.
So yeah,
for years now.
You bidet users know what I'm talking about. We're like religious about them. Like once you go bidet, it's hard to go back. Seriously, I love my bidet. I think we got him in like 2011, 2012, and I love that thing.
Yeah, around then.
Yeah, use it every day, twice a day, 3 times a day.
Travel bidet. I don't know. Is there a travel bidet? The perennium squirter was the best option.
Like $5 on Amazon.
Oh, you guys are killing me. Okay, no more butt talk.
Yeah, but it came up. So we had.
Great. Let's not leave this one up, or it's gonna come back to haunt us.
What? What's wrong if if VD finds out that I've been using a bidet for like 12 or 11 years? What's wrong with that?
So I'm gonna sample me going hoo ha.
I thought that was funny. The hoo ha.
Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. TP is for savages. Oh, man.
But we still keep a little TP around, but just we don't need to go through it at the same rate, Sometimes you need TP for something, I'm not going to get too graphic, but anyway.
Let's see. Peter said he's been having digestive problems, so no onions or garlic. Oh my gosh, you're the one that's always telling Ryan he's doing it wrong. To put on
extra. So let me know, Peter, are you feeling better or worse or no difference with by not having garlic?
You know what? Earlier someone asked us, I think it was Dr. Bear was asking how to gift the tips. Or gift the memberships.
Yeah, which we saw happen earlier. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So if Dr. Bear is currently looking on a mobile device, they will not be able to
YouTube is working to bring that functionality to mobile. So you have to use a web browser.
Yeah, so you need to you need to do it on a computer, unfortunately, this time.
I think you can use a web browser on your cell. It's not on the mobile apps. Yeah.
That's probably true.
Yeah, especially on iOS. I think these are powerful enough to run any kind of application on a website.
I don't know, babe. What do you do when your butt's all wet from the bidet? That's when you dab with a little paper.
Yeah, I might dab a little paper. I'm pretty good at it. I'm pretty good, so I got a system down. I don't really need to use paper most of the time. You just let gravity do a lot of work for you, and you just try to do it so you're not messy. You just kind of instead of like spraying everything in the universe down there, you just want to have it to go where it needs to go, and it doesn't leave a bunch of watery mess everywhere after.
I suppose you could have like a little personal hand towel that you just gently, just so gently.
But I forgot who it was that said that their Tinder hookup was having problems with that. It's still, if you have to use like Valerie, if your Tinder hookup has to use like one sheet of toilet paper compared to like 10 or whatever, it's way more sustainable.
I'm still like, I still can't believe you took a huge dump in your apartment.
On your date?
On your hookup.
On your hookup, yeah.
Hookup. Oh my goodness. I thought I saw something else to respond to. Okay, Sarah doesn't have any credit cards. If you can get by with no credit cards, more power to you. Yeah,
I remember Sarah said that. She doesn't have any payments happening through the internet. And I go, wow, that's kind of cool.
That's amazing.
That's kind of cool.
Ryan likes to have all the auto pay set up.
Yeah, if you want to have that, I respect that. But yeah, for me, I found the convenience to outweigh the cons, I guess.
Oh, Brooklyn knows shake your moneymaker. Shakes the water right off. Twerk dry, Jesse 12 String said.
Can I address Money Moon's question? I don't see Money Moon's question. Can you ask it again? Yeah, I'm apt to miss things. Yeah, so just ask it again.
You can't just scroll up.
Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah, exactly. See, Dylan from Well Your World keeps some washcloths. That's exactly what I'm saying. You have your own personal one. Just dab that little bit of water off.
Yeah. Let's see.
I know I saw a question earlier I wanted to respond to. Maybe that was...
No, Jesse 12 String just says for the bidet problem, just to twerk dry.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty clever. I never tried that before.
Yeah. You can't scroll up though?
Let's see. Let me see what I can find here.
Don't mess up my tempo.
Oh. What if someone says they don't care about ethical implications, reasons for going vegan? Meaning,
then you could try to hit them with the other thing.
Yeah,
their own personal health. If they literally don't care about anything, they might care about their own health.
Or maybe, how about the future of the planet and all its inhabitants, people, babies,
isn't that
animals,
ethics though?
trees?
This is like a sociopath that has no ethics.
Well, that's typically ethics is like, not harming animals, animal rights. Environmental is the reason. So if you don't care about harming animals and you think animals are just like walking pieces of plastic with no brains, how about all future generations of people on this planet? Because the United Nations has found that a completely vegan diet is the number one most climate-friendly diet. Number 2, vegetarian. So the less meat you eat, the better it is for our planet. Why? Because animal agriculture is the leading cause of greenhouse gas emissions, more than all of transportation exhaust combined. So you could throw that at them. If you don't care about animals, do you care about other people? And if not, then if they don't care about animals, they don't care about people, then they're what?
They could be a sociopath.
Sociopath.
But since they do live on the planet, they should care if the planet still exists.
For them, at least. If they have their own self-interest, selfish self-interest.
That's really all they care about.
Survival. If they want to survive,
You can try.
So you can try, those arguments. And if they don't care, then you say, oh, well, this person's a sociopath. I'm wasting my time.
Dr. Bear says to me, the issue with going on the health or environmental route is it's hard to argue that being 100% plant-based is necessary as opposed to 90%. You know what? If this self-centered person only went 90%, that would still be a huge increase, right? And then maybe if you could get down to that 90%, maybe over time you could slowly edge them into that last 10%. But if someone's that self-centered and they won't do it for animal reasons, if you get them to just start on the path, I think that's already a win.
And yes, Terrence, it's totally compatible being both vegan and a sociopath.
Yeah.
Vegans come in all shapes and sizes, all sorts of mental attributes. Absolutely, yeah.
Sure. I mean, self-centered people go vegan for their waistline, There's lots of different reasons why people do it. Don't mess up.
Oh, Dana, what's the plan with Zoom? We're talking about when we do our first members-only live stream. I'm going to try to use Zoom. I got the technology working with Han Solo's cousin the other day.
Yeah.
So, so when we do our first members-only live stream, we can, see each other if you want to. If not, you can just have audio.
That's true.
On, or you just cannot even use the Zoom and just participate in the live chat as you are doing right now. So we're not forcing anyone to do anything other than just kind of doing what they're doing now. And if they want to add the video and audio functionality, be our guest.
Cool.
Terrence, thanks. I feel much better now. I love your show. What did we do, Terrence? But thank you. I'm glad it made you feel better there. And, Paul just tipped.
Yeah.
You want to read that one?
Okay. This one made me sad. Okay. My girlfriend keeps eating goat whenever she's with her family because she told me it's part of her culture. I looked it up, and true Hinduism says that you should not eat meat. How do I get her to change her mind?
The whole culture argument.
One of those.
I mean, that's not a good excuse because all of us, no matter what our ethnicities are, what our what part of the world we're from, there's not like a vegan thing or anything like that. I'm Chinese, I can't say, when I go.
There's really only one culture that's associated with veganism, and that's the
Janus or something, or
So yeah, the culture arguments. People love to use that as an excuse, I feel.
Here's the deal. If you truly believe it's wrong to harm and exploit animals, that would still be true when you're with your parents. I mean, if not, I would say, okay, I'm vegan all the time, except when I hang out with my Chinese family. Then I'll eat pork and every animal and everything because that's my culture. I understand that, that you can't just flex your morality like that. That just doesn't make any sense. If you believe it's wrong on one day, it's wrong the next day.
I kind of wonder if it's because she's afraid to go against her family.
I get that.
Really the conversation is more about helping her to feel comfortable being herself even amongst her family. And it's let them know
be respectful.
It's not that I don't love you and don't appreciate the effort that you put into making the meal, but for me and my beliefs, the way I want to live my life, I'm gonna abstain, and eat whatever. There's probably a side dish that's made of vegetables or rice or legumes or something. So it's really about, I think, helping her to find the strength to stand up to the peer pressure of the family.
Here's what you can do. Go hang out with the family, eat with them, but just only eat the foods that don't contain animal products. See, I respect you guys, and this stuff doesn't have. I'm cool with this. I'll eat more of this. Give me 3 or 4 times of the serving of that one. That's vegan.
Yeah, it's never fun to fight with your family at a family event over food, but like a lot of the times I'll just end up bringing my own food to eat, and that can be awkward too, but. There's comes a point in time when your family has to accept you for who you are. And if you are a vegan, they're going to have to learn to accept it to continue to have a healthy relationship.
Yeah, I say I respect my family. I respect you guys, and I hope you respect me. I have my beliefs, and I believe I can't eat that food. I can't eat the food where there's like a dead animal or its excretions on there. And I hope you can, honor my decision to live like that. It doesn't affect you. I'm not saying you're bad people or anything like that. I see your question there, Peter. What do you think about that question there? Curious.
I'm starting to get really thirsty too.
Hey, you want some of my water here?
Oh, Dr. Bear likes how I frame that.
Yeah, Angie's a very articulate and smart person.
I often don't like to speak my mind out loud, but I think I was prepared for that question.
Oh, Janet, it's a great question. Yes, Janet, I'm going to always, keep on doing these regular live streams, especially these Friday ones for everyone. Yeah, but for our channel members, I thought I'd try some experiments out there, some of the new technology that I'm afraid to try out here. So I thought I'd try out some Zoom streaming with our channel members. But don't worry, Friday live streams ain't going anywhere. You can write that down. Friday live streams will keep continuing, no problem.
Brian's addicted to his Friday.
I'm addicted.
Live stream. I've totally just jumped into your live stream here. I was like, I'll just pop in briefly, just let them know what's new. I wanted to let you guys know. I know some of you guys weren't here at the beginning. I started working on videos this week. It's
can you imagine? And she hasn't made a video in
it's crazy.
A year maybe. It's in studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, like vlogs.
I started a kitchen video. That it's like a multi-step process food. So I was like, this isn't actually going to be ready until I don't know when. So then I started filming another video today. I've been putting off this video since April talking about, and someone did mention earlier, and I'm sorry, I never read your comment. They said something about like 80s hardcore punk rock, something like I'm interested. So I used to do a fanzine called Positive Influence in the late 80s, and I recently released an anthology of that. And I had never made any kind of video talking about it here, except for when I very first started the project, like in 2019 or early 2020. So I filmed like a ton of stuff, and now I have to edit it this weekend. So you can look for some Anji solo video or 2 in the next week or 2. Maybe I'll do one this week and one the next week.
Hey, Kay, if you want to answer that, let me give you the link to my Twitter, and you can see what I said on Twitter. Let me go to my profile. And I discussed this already on past live streams. I just don't feel like talking about hot button political issues.
This isn't a political channel.
Yeah, but I've talked about we did discuss it for maybe 30-40 minutes on a prior, I think maybe it could have been last Friday's live stream.
When it went down.
Anyway, I posted a link to my Twitter on twitter.com/Ryan Loma, and I made a post regarding that, so you can see that. Or you can watch, I think, last week's live stream. So, yes.
Could you go up a little bit? There was someone who was talking about Sparls, I think.
Oh, hey.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much,
thanks
Anonymous.
For buying the long sleeve classic. It doesn't suck being vegan.
Wow, I've seen 3 items from the merch thing pop up in this stream. It's so amazing.
You saw something about Love Spirals?
Yeah. So
okay,
something about
scroll.
your music. There's a lot of comments, you guys. Sorry if we missed
here,
some.
2 a.m. vegan. Right up here?
Okay, yeah, 2 a.m. vegan.
Love your
music. Both Angie's voice and Ryan's playing. Have you ever thought about playing live at some vegan festival? How about a members only music
maybe
session?
Maybe a members only music session.
Yeah, there's been a couple of times when we started to look into
put a little live set together.
Can we do a live set? Can we do a music live stream? And then it always ends up petering out after 2 band meetings.
It's a lot of work because we're not a band. We don't have a drummer and a bass player.
Because Ryan has to provide all the music, and I'm singing. I can only do one voice at a time, but I guess it's really on Ryan's side where it gets, I get, it just, if you've heard our records, they're very lush and have a lot of layers of things and a lot of effects, and then when you try to just boil that down to like one voice and one guitar, it just doesn't sound like the same songs. But we have done stripped down sets in the past. It's just been like over a decade.
Yeah. Yeah.
But would we ever? Yeah, we probably would.
Yeah.
Maybe. We were working on a set a couple months, but well, maybe a year ago.
Live music will be awesome.
Yeah. I think that maybe that probably would be a good thing to do just with members only, because you guys are kind and accepting. Like before we just, started making all these mistakes in the public, I probably would rather do a members only first.
Respond to Uli Wally here, because I think he's misunderstanding what I say. He said avoiding political topics would be cowardice, considering politics govern almost every important aspects of our life. So I'm not saying
we're not here to talk about that right now.
I'm not saying avoid. I said I discussed this in great depth on a previous live stream. Like Roe v. Wade got overturned. I think it was 2 Fridays ago, because I remember we talked about it on that Friday live stream, the day it overturned. We talked about it. I said 30, 40 minutes. I've made posts on all my social media about it, so I haven't been avoiding it out of cowardice. I'm just saying I don't want to constantly every week have to be talking about that and restate my pretty nuanced position. I have a pretty complicated position on this topic. A lot of people think everything's yes, no, white, black, binary kind of thing, and I have a very nuanced philosophical opinion or analysis of the issue, and it takes me a lot of effort and time to articulate it, so I'd rather not go down that road every week.
Yeah, we can't do it every week.
But I have discussed it. It's not cowardice, but I said I'd prefer to keep the vegan issues. But my record is out there. It's on from 2 weeks ago on the live stream, and I have it all over my social media. That's why I gave the Twitter link. And we got a super chat tip right there.
Yes, we did. Exactly, and I love it.
Oh, Framed and Dangerous just bought the shirt.
Yeah, I'm a new owner of a Doesn't Stop Being Vegan tee. Whee! That's awesome. Thank you so much. Which color did you pick, by the way? Was that the gray long sleeve?
Janet wants to know, where is this long sleeve tee? She sees just the sweatshirt. I'm going to go try to find it for her right now.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, this is a good idea if you look for it for them. I have noticed that it's hard to find some of these products when I'm trying to link them on YouTube. So this will be probably better.
Let's see. Here's
the Happy Healthy shirt long sleeve or the other one?
Let's see.
There's Doesn't Suck Being Vegan long sleeve.
Here's Doesn't Suck Being Vegan long sleeve. I'll paste the link into the chat here.
All right, cool.
All right, here comes the link to the long sleeve Doesn't Suck shirt. All right. How about a thong? You would like a Doesn't Suck Being Vegan thong, Fu Man? A male thong?
Let me think. They offer a lot of products on Teespring. I only selected a few things to put the logos on.
Wow. An hour and 8, babe. I thought you were just going to be here a couple minutes.
I said I was going to come in for like 20 minutes.
Beginning. People are loving Anji. I think that's it. And people are just like, hey, Angie's here today. You know?
Wait, let's read Dr. Bear just rip someone a new one, really.
Do I need to scroll up?
Yeah, scroll up just a tiny bit.
Okay, Dr. Bear. Right here about the dead fish.
Oh, no, it was below. Oh, no, it was below. If you won't talk about what I want... when I want you to talk about it, you're a coward. I know. Seriously.
Especially if I have to, like I said, articulate a kind of complicated, nuanced thing. It's not something I could say in like a soundbite, you know?
Yeah.
I'd rather discuss something vegan that's nuanced in that kind of time frame.
And, I'm here right now. We're just fooling around. We're not deep diving into any topics. We're just kind of having fun with you guys.
And hope you're having fun with us.
I know. I guess when I leave, you can start getting all crazy. But, yeah. Uncle picked up one of the black shirts? Nuh-uh. So you were anonymous.
Oh, he got the black HHV woman shirt. Oh, because we were talking about a second ago, our music doing an unplugged, quote, stripped down set, starting to sound like an OnlyFans gig.
Not that kind of stripped down, y'all.
Stripped down, just like voice and acoustic guitar, not a thong. I'm not going to wear a man thong kind of thing, like Fu Man is wanting to purchase.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, I saw a comment earlier. I think it was from Graven's Babies that said that I now had EXO stuck in their head because I was singing tempo.
Oh, let's say Uli Wally's response response back to me. Lol, I love being misinterpreted when I've seen HHVs mentioned on the political topics. Okay, you're not talking about me. Okay, I thought you were referring to myself, Uli Wally. I'm just saying, I've made the, okay. I think, yeah, we're all cool, Uli Wally. I'm just saying,
we're all
yeah.
good here.
Yeah, we're all good. I'm just saying, yeah, we got another
your link
anonymous.
Helped. Your link helped them find the t-shirt.
Cool, I'm glad I helped you find the long sleeve t-shirt there. Awesome.
I know, it's easier for us to find the thing on the store than it probably is to find within the YouTube functionality here. Yeah, Anji, how about some hats?
Let me know if we're all good, Uli Wally. I think we're all good here. Hopefully.
You know, they might have hats. They might have dab hats and trucker. I think they have bucket hats. I wasn't really sure because it felt like I had a lot of objects, and I was like, I don't want to overwhelm people. Like, I even made mugs and stickers, which is crazy. So if you guys have any particular items you really want to buy,
has one here.
What?
Gruel is cool shirts.
Gruel is cool. Shouldn't it be vegan gruel is cool?
Yeah, vegan gruel is cool.
Vegan gruel is life.
Oh man.
I could maybe make it. What kind of font do you think that should be, you guys? Like,
oh man.
Like a hippie font or like an old timey font? Like what's gruel to you? What kind of font? Like, I thought, it doesn't suck being vegan. It needed like punk kind of like, or like aggressive fonts, I thought, because I was like, wow, that's such an aggressive saying. It doesn't suck being vegan. So
Peter, yes, I've talked about this many times, this concept in like philosophy known as trolley problems, where you either pull a lever or don't pull a lever.
I forgot about the trolley problem.
And they're useful to like as thought experiments, but not to like to create a basis of a moral philosophy. And my problem with trolley problems is they're kind of misapplication. Is that a word? Not applying it in a proper manner. And that's how you get these vegans who argue that we should kill all the lions and eagles.
I hated that argument.
Coyotes.
That was driving me crazy.
It's sort of a not valid application of trolley. Like, they'll deny that they're using trolley problems.
They will?
Yeah,
it's so obvious they were.
They wouldn't agree that I was categorizing them as trolley problems, but they weren't fully denying it either. Anyway, we can talk about that at another time. But I'm aware of the concept of so-called trolley problems. Yeah. Mm-hmm. How do we respond to people who say vegans are responsible for more bee deaths because of pesticides? Well, what makes them think that? How would that even be possible? Do non-vegans just eat meat all day? All non-vegans are carnivores.
And if they did eat meat, did the meat that they eat not eat plants?
Yeah, unless they're one of the people who, like, the 2% of the people that are privileged enough to consume like grass-fed beef or something like that. Livestock are fed plants, so therefore they're killing more animals than plant eaters are. And like I said, don't they eat plants themselves? So why do they blame the vegans for killing the bees when they themselves, if you add it all up, are killing way more bees? It's funny how they become bee or insect activists, yet they're killing more of them than the vegans are. And they're killing like big animals as well. So it's a nonsensical argument. They're moving their lips just to try to pretend that they're good people, even though they realize they're not.
People on the standard American diet and, any diet that's like in that vein eat plants. I mean, even if they're only having like ketchup or like a lettuce and tomato on their hamburger and their bread. I mean, everyone's only like 8% of Americans are actually vegan. So how is it that we're responsible? How is it that the 8% or less
3 to 4%
of Americans are eating all of the vegetables that are being grown? That makes no sense.
No, the vast majority of plants that are produced in the world are being consumed by livestock and non-vegans. So it's a completely ridiculous argument.
Someone asked me for a beanie. I'm not sure if I can get beanies, guys, but I'll look into what hats, if any, are available and get back to you on the what do they call that tab?
The community tab on our Happy Healthy Vegan homepage on YouTube.
That's what I'll do. That'll be the best way to communicate that info with you guys.
Okay, we haven't missed Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. No, that was an old super chat tip there.
is so right. VLAN is so right. A lot of people use philosophy to obfuscate rather than to enlighten, and it's frustrating.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
Yes. And they use it to, like, be like on some high horse, like, I'm so smart and you're so stupid.
It's funny how in the comments on my beta response to Rationality Rules, a lot of you guys said something I didn't want to say, but it occurred to me and I didn't want to say it. Because I don't know how true it was, but I'll just say what you guys are saying. That it's like he's pretty much saying the same just nonsensical arguments that we hear all the time in the poop wall people, Piers Morgan, just trying to say it in a more flowery, big language, big word kind of way.
That's true.
Just look how intellectual I sound. Yet I'm still doing the crop desk though.
I
argument,
know!
You know,
the same tired
I'm gonna
argument.
Try to make it sound as intellectual as possible rather than flinging poop on the walls. But it's still, when you get down to the same argument, just formulated in a more precise yet still incorrect manner.
Yeah.
Incorrect both factually and incorrect as far as the reasoning goes.
Yeah. Yep.
Philosophy is a walk on the slippery walks, true man.
Right. Yeah. Brooklyn brought up most of us, I assume we mean vegans, try to eat organic. So yeah, organic food is not going to be killing the bees or whatever it is that they're accusing one of.
Yeah, I mean, but still, it's just a ridiculous argument. They're the ones killing bees. Who said that? Okay, it's okay for them to kill bees, pickens, chicks, cows, blah, blah, blah. But if a vegan kills a bee unintentionally, and then veganism's like a stupid idea.
Yeah, so annoying, honestly.
Oh, cool, VLAM. You're meeting with a bunch of relatives for dinner at a vegan restaurant later tonight. So
awesome.
You're forcing your veganism on them. That's how I kind of roll, too. It's like, hey, if you guys want to hang out with me, friends or family, we're meeting at a vegan restaurant.
I know,
you know?
Yeah. We've definitely had some family meals at vegan restaurants. And
they love it.
For by and large, I mean...
With one exception, everyone loves it. It's not like, oh, gruel.
Yeah, your stepdad's like kind of not so into it, but even so, he'll show up.
Oh, he works in Chinatown, right next to a place called Burger Lords, which used to just have vegan burger options. Now it's entirely vegan, and it's literally like almost right next door to his shop.
Is.
He goes there all the time.
I love that.
He goes there all the time and eats vegan burgers. You know,
yeah.
He doesn't complain.
He brought you two last week.
Yeah, I went to their place, my mom's house, to like fix some stuff, and he brought me some Burger Lords. So he goes there all the time. So even though he might not be, vegan, doesn't like being vegan or anything, but he doesn't have a problem getting vegan burgers.
Whoa, check out Grafon Kartoffel. I bought, does it say $80 worth of vegan meat and cheese?
Whoa.
Wow, you're going to party.
Wow, that is a party.
Wow, and you have to tell us what types.
Jesse says there's no poop wall. But you did mention the wall, and that's good. Yeah, here's our poop wall right now, Jesse. Let's take a look at the poop wall since we haven't hit it today.
Still on it?
Nope. That's it. That's the poop wall. Like, what's going on?
It literally says poop wall on it now?
Yeah, I mean...
You added that?
Yeah, what I do before each live stream is I clear out the... we got a new Framed and Dangerous became a chat member. Awesome.
Framed, it's farmed.
Farmed. I'm dyslexic and don't even know it.
I love it.
Thanks, Farmed.
Welcome to the fam.
I think I called them Framed and Dangerous.
I thought you did too. I'm like, did he just say framed or is it just his California accent?
No, it was me being a vegan brain frog dyslexic sometimes. No, not being ableist. If anyone has dyslexia, I do it once in a while. I relate. Is what I'm saying.
Dr. Bear has asked you twice about some video, and I don't.
Oh,
I don't
let
know
me check it out, Dr. Bear. Did I see the video from SciShow where they say they were growing? Oh, you mentioned this to me. I saw you earlier. Flu. They're growing flu vaccines for chickens and duckweed.
What?
You know, stuff, like I use every morning for protein.
Protein.
And other nutrients like B12. Thought that was awesome. Maybe we'll get a vegan human vaxes in the future, maybe.
Wow, that's wild.
Yeah, that's an application for duckweed I never saw coming. That food, really, or that plant just really never ceases to amaze me. How they keep discovering more uses and more nutrients in it. How baked are we, guys? Not right now, but maybe later tonight I'll partake. Tired, though. Yeah, if we seem baked, just because we're tired and we're old.
I like my eyes are glazed.
We are not baked. We're just kind of kooky.
Yeah.
Let's see. Pooh wants to know, since my testosterone is so freaking amazing, how is my libido? What do you guys? That's a private question.
Private.
And we share a lot, but I'm not going to give you private details of our lives or anything like that. Yeah, welcome to the cult, Farmed and Dangerous, says Lynn, the vegan cult, which we happen to be the leaders of. Sacrifice of broccoli to the cult leader here. He says, no, you're awesome. The space man who thought we were maybe high right now.
Oh, okay. I'm just really sleepy. I was actually thinking about taking a nap on the couch, and then I was like, well, let me go say hi to everybody first.
Yeah, you said hi to people.
I've said a lot of hi's.
Yeah.
Hi.
What's that, Uwali? I didn't read the last part of your name. Bean Bringer. Wow, that's cool. I bet it would be cheaper for most restaurants to sell only vegan food.
I know, seriously.
You would think that plants cost less than dead animals and their byproducts. I mean, I could see at first, depending on what kind of plants you're talking about. Yeah, plants, we know what plants cost. If you're talking about like a Beyond Burger, stuff like that, they are getting cheaper as time goes on, as they get more efficient in production. We've seen just egg come from, what, $9 a bottle to $3.99 a bottle?
Yeah, they're finally getting that price
That
down.
was their whole plan. He thought, hey, if we can get economies of scale working for us, we should be able to produce an egg for cheaper than what it costs than the traditional cruelty ways, and cruelty-free for all practical purposes.
It seems like there would be less waste too.
Less resources.
Yeah,
everything.
Just less waste all the way around, even for the restaurant themselves, because like eggs are fragile.
Oh yeah, they break. Huh?
They can break. They go rotten quickly. Like I imagine that it's just more shelf stable to be using the plant-based eggs.
What's that? So debunked.
Well, Dr. Bears.
What's that, Peter? He debunked rationality rules. He said because he's not religious, so someone has to be religious to speak truth? It's funny. You're talking about Bobby's perspective. It doesn't really come off to me as a person of God, a holy man. So that's just kind of interesting. What did you say about Dr. Bear? She super chatted.
Or did Bobby say that he's not religious?
No, I've heard Bobby claim he justifies his homophobia and stuff like that in his religious beliefs and stuff.
I didn't know he makes a video about homophobia.
I mean, he just all his weird beliefs. He couches it, well, it's because I believe in God, I can have these beliefs. I'm not saying religion's bad or anything. I just don't particularly care for justifying hate via use of religion. Anyway, what did Dr. Bear say? Thank you, blessed cult leader Anji, for hosting another live stream for us. We are unworthy.
Oh man, what have you done, Foo? Can't believe you got Dr. Bear saying that.
But Sarah says a good libido is good for the brand, though.
Oh man, okay. Now I don't want to get baited into starting saying crazy things on here.
Yeah, exactly. Now we're not going to talk about libido or anything like that. But
I literally just was watching a Knowing Bros where EXO had somehow ended up getting baited into the Baekhyun talking about how him and Steven bit each other's butts, and I was like, wow, that's the kind of thing you don't want to go on the permanent record.
But yeah, well, all you need to know about my libido, sky high testosterone, and I'm an old man. I'm old fellow here.
I know, you guys. I think everyone here probably knows, but we're in our mid 50s, so I'm
gonna be 55 at the end of this month. Just putting that out there, vegan diet has totally wrecked me though. High testosterone, great blood test, athleticism. It's totally wrecked me after 11 and a half years, and being much older than all these people that quit. I'm no longer vegan. It wrecked my health. And they were like, what, half my age?
Yeah, I know, at 23.
Vegan for like a few years. Not that there's no wrong being vegan a few years, but it seems like being so old and being vegan so much longer, I should have some wreckedness.
Yep. Peter brought up the thing that this is one of those this is one of those things that you could maybe convince some kind of narcissistic, self-centered man to go vegan because erectile dysfunction is a sign of bad blood flow.
Yeah, exactly. And how manly is that? People think eating meat is like a manly man thing. Well, how manly is it? How toxic masculinity is it for you to not be able to, get Mr. Happy going, because of your
Mr. Not Happy.
Yeah, exactly. Because of your impaired blood flow through your entire body to Mr. Happy and the veins in general. Yeah, that's very masculine, bros. What was that? I saw something interesting here. Let's see. What did I see? Something struck me. I wanted to get back to that. Oh, I didn't know anything about Frank Tufano's business being raided by the feds. Really?
What?
Really?
What?
Whoa, that's
extreme.
I guess I haven't been watching Vegan Gains lately, because I know Vegan Gains has been covering all things Frank Tufano.
Literally, I think the only reason any vegans know that Frank Tufano exists is because Vegan Gains fascination with him.
Mr. Happy, Mr. Jiggle Daddy.
Mr. Jiggle Daddy, yes. Oh, man. This is hilarious, you guys. Oh, wow. There's I like seeing all this inter-fam communication in here.
Like AJ Vintage here. They covered the potency issue in Game Changers.
Yes, they did. Yeah, they did a great job of that.
So if you want to keep Mr. Happy, plants is
There's no wonder those guys that are like meat centric wanted so badly to debunk that documentary. They're like, no.
Yeah. Yep.
You're going after my very masculinity and virility here with these facts.
Yeah, I didn't hear about that. Yeah, I didn't know about the rating of his meat business or whatever.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
AJ Vintage, we were doing a Robin Williams impersonation with the Mr. Happy, Mr. Jiggle Daddy.
From
it's a cock and ball.
Death to Smoochie. If you haven't seen that movie, guys, Edward Norton, Robin Williams, Death to Smoochie, great movie.
Really, really funny.
Yeah, we own a DVD.
Especially the first half of it is really, really funny. We love musical humor, and it's a
lot of music
musical
and songs.
comedy.
Yeah. Oh, wait, non-vegan watching this. Miranda, have been watching you guys for a while. I'm not vegan yet, but trying to. I'm just having a hard time giving foods up. Any advice or tips? Well, if you guys in the live chat want to respond to Miranda with some good tips, feel free.
I can't help but wonder, Miranda, if maybe cheese is part of the issue, because I know cheese can be very hard to give up because
casomorphine.
It's
a morphine compound in all dairy foods, which makes it so much harder to give up. I mean, for most people, giving up meat easy, relatively easy, but meat, that's why dairy is much tougher. I know so many lifelong vegetarians because of dairy.
I was
like that.
Pretty much a lifelong vegetarian until we finally, once Ryan was ready to come out 100%, I was just like, okay, let's do it. And then we've been doing it, and then we started a channel, and we're still doing it.
Yeah, but let us know if there's any specific foods, and we'll give you our 2 cents. Hey, we're not dietitians or experts, and
Yeah, it'd be good to know what it is you're having a hard time giving up, because that way everyone here can suggest an alternative. There's so many. If cheese is the issue, there's so many great cheese brands now.
Oh yeah, Danny DeVito's in that movie, huh?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, you got that right, Ulu. Well, I totally forgot about Danny DeVito's role in there too. It's a great movie. Death to Smoochie.
I'm going to take a dump. So many stupid ones.
Yeah, the ex-boxer guy.
Yells across his restaurant that he's gonna go take himself.
Let's see. I saw a few other things in here that were good. Let's see. Was that Peter? Did I hear the Japanese? Yes, we heard about the Japanese Prime Minister. That was a complete
gun
shock.
Violence in Japan is unheard of.
Yeah. American influence. I'm sure. Yeah. Let's see, Miranda. Yes, cheese is a major one. How do we guess? Okay, so
I understand
now
completely.
That we've pinpointed one of the key foods there, let us know what other ones might be. But this is a great time to give up cheese, because there's so many vegan cheese options now. So you can get that sensation, the taste, texture, feel, even kind of the smell of cheese without the casomorphine. So you still might have that physical dependency aspect of dairy that you'll still have to work through. But as far as the psychological addiction part, if there's some of that happening, that'll be a non-issue, because you can have all these great cheeses. Any cheeses you recommend for Miranda?
Well, it kind of depends on what kind of cheese you like. Do you like hard cheese, soft cheese? You like a really zingy cheese, or more mild cheese? Honestly, they have everything now. I was shocked when I first started seeing vegan blue cheese, because the blue cheese is what I liked as a kid, and it's got such a unique flavor. But they're even able to make things that taste and feel like a zingy blue cheese. Graven Baby says cheese is just liquid meat. Yeah, Heidi, I remember cheese was my last holdout. Exactly. Mm-hmm. I just got to the point where it was annoying that it was the last bit and I did it. You know, what's crazy, I feel so stupid because, you know, cheese was kind of my holdout, you know, thing too. Mm-hmm. And then when I gave it up, oh, what do you know? My IBS went away and like my whole digestion, all of that was like so much better. And I'm like, why didn't I just give that up immediately? I wish I would have known. Yes, Galaxy Vegan's right. Nutritional Yeast is amazing for making vegan cheese. And I started learning. I got a cookbook from the, what's Chef Tanya's old restaurant called?
Native Foods.
I got the Native Foods restaurant cookbook, and I started making the cashew cheese. And that was like the first thing. I learned how to make cashew cheese, both the soft style that you can use as like a dip and like to spread on things or use as a sauce. But then I learned that if you make the cashew cheese and you put a little bit of, I forgot the name of that. It's just like this clear, like a sea veggie. But anyways, if you cook it with that, you can harden it up and then you can slice it, blah, blah, blah. But like, you don't even have to make your own cheese from scratch anymore.
No, and I see lots of
great
tips in the live chat here from everything. So
Miyoko's has every kind of outrageously good cheese if you can get it and if you can afford it. But then also Follow Your Heart has a lot of really great cheeses. Yeah, Violife has some really special cheeses. They've got like this hard Parmesan style cheese I mean, I don't think that people would really realize that it wasn't a cow's milk cheese.
And Peter brings up, most plant-based cheeses, like animal-based cheeses, are high in saturated fat.
They're not good for you.
And neither are considered to be really health foods in that regard as far as heart health goes. But the whole point of for Miranda...
It's just ease away.
Is to eat vegan. And so, if she's already eating animal cheeses, the vegan cheeses are not going to be any worse as far as saturated fat, but there's going to be zero dietary cholesterol, and there's going to be zero cruelty, or very low cruelty in comparison.
And it also won't give you all those terrible IBS things that I was experiencing, which is not fun at all. But so I buy nutritional yeast like in big bulk amounts, and like when I'm making a big bowl of vegetable chili, I just put nutritional yeast directly in there and stir it in, and it gives me that cheesy flavor. Super good.
Nutritional yeast. If you don't have any, Miranda, get a big thing of nutritional yeast from the market or Amazon or wherever.
Yeah, I buy it on Amazon now, but you can get it from the bulk bins at a lot of different stores. And nutritional yeast, you can add it to so many things to give it a cheesy vibe, or you can use it to make cheese. Like in my new cookbook, the Happy Healthy Vegan cookbook, I actually do have like a nacho cheese sauce recipe in there for these like tacos that I usually like to make them a lot. I haven't made them so much recently, but I would just make a simple cauliflower taco, but then put tons of this nacho cheesy sauce on there. And I have a plant-based mac and cheese in there as well that's got like a cheese sauce. And I know Tracy's not here today, but Tracy, the vegan, one of our moderators, was actually, she's a teacher and also a professional editor, and so she edited my cookbook. So she got to see my cheese sauce like way before anybody else ever saw it, and she got addicted. Her and her husband learned to make it.
It's so good though.
Yeah, and he makes sure that he always has a batch on hand. And they just use it as a dip for like vegetables, or pour it on their pour it on any kind of vegetable thing they're eating. Like totally addicted. But like one of the ways that I made my cashew cheese less nut based is I actually found that if I use half as much cashews as recipes call for, and instead use either cauliflower or zucchini, that it still tastes just as good.
Here's what Lynn asked. Is this an ingredient for making cheese? Agar?
That's it. Agar. Thank you so much. Right. Agar. Yeah.
All right. Cool. Awesome.
Yeah. Agar will firm your cashew cheese right up. Put it in the fridge, let it cool down, and then you can slice it. So I remember bringing to a family Christmas party, I had made my own what are those chips I used to make? What are you laughing about?
No, someone's here. Josh.
I made chips and I put my cheese on it.
Josh said, I can't believe I didn't know about nutritional yeast before I was vegan. Me too.
I know. I never heard of it before.
is really amazing on everything. Yes, I know. It's like the biggest kept secret from the world, but vegans know about it.
Dr. Bear and her husband call it vegan magic sprinkles. Yeah, it's got B12, tastes like cheese. It's so good.
Does anyone know?
And our cats love it.
I still don't have absolute confirmation that the B12 in Nutritional Yeast is actually bioavailable. Does anyone know for sure? I'm still looking for like positive confirmation on that. So curious.
Oh, Bill says that he likes to use chickpeas instead of cashews. Yeah, I could see that totally happening. They both have kind of a sweet flavor, cashews and chickpeas, so it'd be pretty tasty. Yeah, I think the first way I ever used nutritional yeast was to make vegan parm. Cashews. Actually, I used walnuts nutritional yeast and like salt. I think was just like my first one. But yeah, you can use lots of different kinds of nuts to make vegan parm.
I see Framed and Dangerous respond to local symbiosis. Yeah, again, I'm not a medical doctor or anything, and I don't give medical advice, but I will tell you things that I've done that have been the advice of medical doctors. Yeah, if you had your blood tested, you said you're concerned about your vitamin B12 levels. Yeah, if you're concerned, I assume you might either have not been tested and you're kind of wondering if you're low. I would suggest strongly, go get a blood test and make sure you specify B12.
You do have to ask for that.
They won't do that. Let's give you like a lipid panel, a basic metabolic panel. So ask for a B12 test specifically. And if you're low, no biggie, just take a supplement. I mean, ask your doctor obviously to go over the results with you, but if you happen to be low, it's not like the end of your veganism or anything like that.
Yeah, yours is really high now.
Yeah, I can raise and lower my B12 by supplementing more or less. So yeah, supplements are very effective. And I understands the advice of many medical professionals that people should just take a B12 supplement whether they're vegan or not.
Give them the facts about how many people are.
40%. It's actually 39%. Just round to 40. 39% of Americans are either deficient or dangerously low in B12. 2 out of 5 people.
Shows you it's not a vegan issue.
Yeah, it's not a vegan issue. It's an absorption issue. It's something called intrinsic factor, which affects your ability to get the bioavailable B12 from your foods. A lot of people have trouble, so just take a supplement and you should be good. But get a test, talk to a doctor. Yeah. So hopefully that helps you out there.
Dude, all this talk about cooking and nutritional yeast makes me think maybe I should head into the kitchen and see what I can make for dinner.
Oh, I have an idea. Before you do go, let me do something. Since you were here for the whole time, basically, I'm going to go full screen and let's smile for a little thumbnail. Let's see where we're at in the live stream time here. 1 hour 36. So let's take a little picture. I'm going to put you on the thumb with me because you did this live stream with me. So let's just be smiling for a few seconds. I'll pull a still image out. And VD, you can take a screen cap of this if you want.
No! It's funny.
Right.
It's funny you say VD because one of the bands that that we used to hang out with in the 80s was called Visual Discrimination, and they always wrote their
VD.
Yeah. What was I thinking? Oh, way earlier when we were talking about Love Spirals. I just wanted to mention.
Oh yeah, we have a new song.
Yes.
Let me paste the link.
Yeah, so we have a brand new single. It came out last Friday, actually. It's called The Call. It's we're going kind of retro on it. Yeah, and we just put out the music video yesterday on our Love Spirals channel. We might upload it here too, and we realized that we never uploaded our video for down low onto this channel.
So you're going to see some more music from us, but here's a little bit of our new music video. I'll just play like the first 30 seconds here. This time we're not acting or anything like that. We're just it's just Angie's kind of like dramatic footage of our hometown area. Kind of a throwback to like shoegazer, dream pop kind of vibes. Hey, yeah, this is for you, Sarah. Yeah, I think that's kind of a Cure meets Conto Twin / Slow Dive kind of vibe.
Actually, you're in the video for like Bananas.
I am. Got that on here.
Yeah. Yeah, these are all around long spots. Oh, here comes Ryan. There he is.
Old school.
These are Royal Islands right here.
Paste the URL. We'll watch it.
Anyways, so I've been working hard on promoting this. Why is more?
Yeah, I just pasted it down there if you want to watch our latest shoegazer dream pop song.
Yep.
Yeah, if you like The Cure, like slow dives or shoegazer stuff, you should dig this.
Yeah, and it's up on Spotify. It's on also YouTube Music, but you may as well just watch the music video if you're gonna listen to it here.
It's on Apple Music.
On Apple,
Tidal,
Pandora, Tidal, you name it.
What's my favorite shoegaze band? Probably Slowdive.
Thank you, AJ. Thank you, Graven.
Yeah, Uncle. Yeah, I think Anji makes Long Beach look quite beautiful. She should work for the Department of Tourism of Long Beach.
Should pay me.
I know. We've made Long Beach look so good throughout our YouTube career, huh?
It's funny.
It's not really grungy. That's the shoegazer part. A lot of shoegazer stuff has like distortion and reverb and stuff like that.
Yeah, especially if you think about British shoegaze.
British shoegaze, specifically. Yeah.
Ryan's very like California shoegaze. I'm not free today.
So yeah, check it out. Links in there. Leave a comment, like it, and stuff like that. But yeah, we just put it up yesterday. It was,
yeah, just yesterday. It's crazy.
Barely 24 hours ago, it got up there.
Yeah, I know. We have like a lot of. That's another. I have a lot of excuses for why I haven't been making videos. They're all great. I've been so busy, but yeah, we've been trying to just really get back into the band, and I've been like, going online and trying to like, keep all of our socials going. And we have 2 other songs that Ryan has worked on at some point that we still haven't released.
So we have more.
We have a lot of stuff.
This is going to be our biggest music release year in a long time. So
yeah, we decided after that last album, which was super fun to make.
The 3-song album?
No, like the last album.
Yeah, Life Goes On. Yeah,
I love that album. I'm so happy we did it. But after that, we're like, okay, no more albums. We need to just promote things like one by one. We kind of went back on that, backpedaled with the 3-song Smile EP.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool going between singles and like short mini albums or EPs.
Yeah, I don't see us
making more albums.
It's a lot of work, and then you just have that one thing to promote. And like, really, you need to give each song some love, otherwise it gets forgotten.
Yeah, and why kind of go silent for a year or 2 in between? Yeah,
it's just like in the olden days, that's how it was. In the olden days before the internet, and like people were like mail ordering your record and all this kind of stuff, or and like it cost a lot of money to distribute music. But now it doesn't cost. I think it cost me like $30 to put a song up.
To pay our distributors to get into the digital systems like, Spotify. Sarah, where are you going to California? What part of California are you going to be in? Just curious.
California's huge.
Let's see. Yeah, wait. You're not. I thought you were in Northern. No, you're in Oregon, right? Is that right? And I'm trying to remember. I have.
That's crazy. For some reason, I thought Sarah was in Orange County.
No.
Really?
I'm having a little bit of vegan brain fog at this moment. So.
I know I am. I need to drink a big glass of water and get some food. California, Uber Alice. California, Uber Alice.
Yeah, I used to listen to that Dead Kennedys album all the time, Fu Man, when I was in high school. Like,
did you really?
Yeah, I skated to it. Yeah.
You have that record?
I had the cassette.
Oh.
I played it all the time in the car, going to the skate park and stuff.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, she's going to Mendocino
for 6 weeks.
So jealous.
Oh, did you tell? Are you going to that vegan like inn there in Mendocino? Is that? I think you told us you're going, because we've seen that for years. We've never gone. That looks amazing.
Oh man.
Yeah, you're from Marin County, but we moved to Oregon. Okay, I was right.
Okay.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, Mendo. I thought they're having some water issues right now. I thought they're having to get water trucked in last year.
Oh wow, that's hard.
Yeah, maybe they're okay right now because we're in early summer, but yeah. Yeah, that's it, Stanford. And awesome. Sounds amazing,
wow.
Sarah. We are jealous. I hope you have a great time. I'm sure you will.
Oh my gosh, send me some pictures.
And Mendo, this time of year, it's a place to be. Not too, it doesn't get too hot. Perfect, place to be during the warm months. That's awesome. Carl, you're trying to plan a trip to LA, then Mammoth and San Francisco. That sounds like a hell of a trip there. Yeah, you're going to see a lot of diversity. Just getting in between all these cities and places, you're going to see a lot of cool sights. What's that, Graven? Your pug just caught a war roach. That sounds like a giant roach or something, a war roach.
Wow.
Come on up. We'd love to. I have Mendo. You like Mendo in the winter better.
Wow.
Yeah. So we don't have a cat sitter right now. So we're kind of limited to just day trips, you know.
See you, babe.
You're going to go?
I'm going.
You can go. I'll watch the cat.
Adios.
You and Sarah can chill out in Mendo. Smoke some Mendo perps.
Oh, my goodness.
Peter was asking earlier. Sorry, I didn't see that. I didn't answer earlier, Peter. You asked if there are any vegan camping kind of things in California. No, unless we organize one.
We talked about it many years ago, but then we just realized it's a lot.
It's going to be a lot of work.
And plus, it'd be just a lot of responsibility. We're like, what if a bunch of people show up that didn't bring proper supplies or food or blah, 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 or maybe they're young and they, would be in charge of them, legally.
Yeah, it'd be quite an event. If I were to do some kind of vegan camping event, it would have to be serious, like the UK vegan camp out, where you have actual people producing the event. That's what their full-time or major responsibilities are, rather than mine. I can contribute, obviously, but I wouldn't want that to be us be the primary producers of an event. You want someone who's more professional in that kind of line of work, producing events. So that'd be cool. That would be cool.
All right, so do you need me anymore?
Let's see. Well, I need you, obviously, but
I need you, girl.
But no, if you're inspired to go and play with some newts,
I know, it's just that I'm starting to feel really lightheaded. I think I need to drink.
Yeah, it's a long live stream for you, hour 45.
And the light right in my eye, it's crazy. Yeah, I don't know how you do it.
I do. I look between the screen and I look at the lens. I try not to look at the light ever.
I feel like I need to get that. What do they call it when you take the time off of a screen, and then you come back?
Yeah, some downtime. Yeah. Yeah. Peter, we love the show, The OC. It's one of our favorite shows. God,
we literally have the DVD box set.
Yeah, we're sort of friends/fans of one of the actresses on the show. Met her.
We have stuff at our house from her house.
She has our CD.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're big fans of The OC.
So funny. We all need you. I need you, girl.
Thanks for joining. I'll make a thumbnail later, put you on the cover, and I'll get rid of debunk veganism and change it to Ryan and Anji host a positive, fun live stream. Love-in/live stream,
I kind of don't want to go now. This is very cozy.
This is weird, though. I can't believe we didn't get any anti-vegans coming.
Maybe because I was here.
I've said when Angie's here, we don't debunk veganism, but I just have to tell them that, but I didn't have to say that. Man, I can't. Does anyone just want to pretend they're an anti-vegan and try to debunk?
I can't get my leg up there. Sorry,
anyone just want to try to debunk veganism, like Farm to Dangerous or Peter?
Oh yeah, I saw someone joked around to you earlier.
Yeah, Graven Babies. Any guys want to debunk veganism?
Oh, wasn't Graven Babies going to do it last week? Oh yeah, no one got to take a shot.
Yeah, we haven't had any shots. I haven't showed any definitions of veganism, no position papers of any health organizations.
You did show the thing about how many animals are affected.
That should be a drinking thing too.
That would be perfect.
Yeah, the how many animals are killed in crop deaths. That should be a drinking game thing too.
They gave up trying to debunk veganism. I wish.
Oh, Sarah has
Ryan
it here.
has one.
I found a stretch mark. Veganism debunked.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness.
Right. Why is eating animals normal? Normal in the sense because that's how we've been. The word is socialization. We've been brought up to see animals as something to eat. Our parents taught us that. Their parents taught them that. There's all sorts of rituals and functions in society where animal products are served on a daily basis. No one thinks twice. It's just pure socialization, but not all socialization is good or moral. We could be socialized into some pretty rotten behaviors. So yeah.
Wait, look, Jesse Toastring. Oh, we had shots, guys. Also, Jesse's reminiscing on the time I came into my pajamas, I think.
Oh, but Peter's asking, are there any outdoor music festivals in California we can sing at? Or anyway, we're not really a band, kind of thing. No. Said Peter. We don't have a drummer and all that stuff, a bass player. We are a studio project.
Honestly, we would probably be called a bedroom project.
Yeah, a bedroom band or something like. Always been. I've always produced music at home in bedrooms without a drummer and keyboardist.
We're just
and bass
lucky
player.
that now our old bedroom got turned into this studio and living in our old housemate's bedroom now. So
see, Uncle's drinking.
Uncle's drinking.
Uncle's drinking. Jesse's drinking.
I'm so sober. I don't even have caffeine running through my veins anymore.
Yeah, that was many hours ago. But canines though.
Oh yeah, so, yeah, that was the joke about but why do we have these canine teeth? Just kidding. Been vegan for years and I'm a fan of the show.
Yeah, Peter, I agree. This is a nice change of pace from the regular Friday debunking.
I know. Normally
veganisms.
I'm on the other side of the wall trying to get something done, hearing Ryan go da 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 da, and then I start sending him a link.
Oh, he's talking about oxalates? I'll look up my oxalates. They're not big.
Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, my leg. Yeah, I got my knees. I'm wearing kind of short shorts right now. Oh, yes, it's a chill stream.
Yeah.
Everything's chilled down. Like it was like crazy at first. We were like getting so many like tip questions and purchases and memberships, and now everyone's just all mellow and just grooving.
Oh, Dr. Bear says I should respond to that guy or Red Brian or whatever his name was. That she was like answering it. He was the one that leaving all the questions saying that humans eat more food than animals do. So
what?
Yeah, so we should eat more animals, and therefore we'd save all this land and food.
That makes no sense.
Yeah,
just making stuff up. That is the classic poop flinging.
Yeah,
things that have that zero basis in reality, and you just bring it up thinking it sounds good.
Annoyed Aussie. I know Dr. Avi's advocated something like that, but it depends on a farmer by farmer basis. I have conversations with farmers at my farmers market, and they don't use any of these things that Avi's talked about here. I like one example I like to bring up is one of our favorite organic farmers, Bernard. Is that them? The guys from Riverside?
Dr. Bernard?
No, the Bernard Farms. The one.
You're talking about
the guys that have the seaweed.
Yeah, they use the seaweed to fertilize their oranges and stuff.
And I grow organic food here at our house, and I don't throw out any dead animal bits or anything like that. And
there's so many different ways.
And I don't think there's anything preventing non-organic agriculture from using animal byproducts as well. So I think it's a mixed bag. I don't think there's a perfect solution. I mean, like I said, if you're really concerned about that, if you can, buy from small farms and communicate with them and ask them questions. But I said, I don't think buying non-organic is going to completely solve that zero harm kind of situation there.
Somebody was having troubles with Streamlab. Oh, there they are. It seems to be working.
Let's see. Fulmar Music. I guess they couldn't use Streamlabs, and it worked on YouTube. 10 British bucks. Streamlabs is broken for you. Sorry to hear that, Fulmar Music.
What's up?
But thank you for your super chat tip. I know it has been working. Dr. Bear used it half an hour ago, but Dr. Bear is here in the United States. Yeah, maybe something's wrong right now. But thanks for the 10 British bucks there.
Thank you so much.
Fulmar
Appreciate
Music.
it a lot. We will buy some cherries.
Yeah, definitely. We bought them yesterday, but maybe I'll have to buy some more. We have a few more days of cherries since I bought like 5 little packages.
We went
a whole package
maybe we'll buy
last night.
some California-grown avocados from one of our organic farmers.
Yeah. As far as I know, they don't put dead animal bits on the avocado trees there.
Hey, I wonder if Han Solo's cousin went to bed. I haven't seen anything from them in a while.
Yeah, maybe if you're watching still Han Solo's cousin, hello. If you're watching on the replay, hello as well, Han Solo's cousin. It was cool to meet Han Solo's cousin the other day online. Are aliens vegan? Asks Uncle. Depends. I think they would be, because I think aliens wouldn't consume animals. They probably don't even have animals.
Yeah, why would they have our animals?
And especially they travel the vast distances of space. They would be inefficient to bring a herd of cattle on the spaceships with them. It'd be much more.
Yeah, that's been my theory as to why the billionaires are trying to synthesize meat, is so that they could bring it with them when they move to Mars.
Yeah. Cherries and avocado sound nice. Yeah, those are some of our favorite foods here.
Yeah, you gotta enjoy them while you can when they're in season.
What's Jesse Chalstring want for the next merch? Anji and Ryan pillows. I can cuddle up with either or both of you. You look so cozy.
It's entirely possible that they do have pillows on there. I think they do, but I would feel like a narcissist if I put my face on a pillow.
Wow, Fu Manchu, you must be around our age. You know all the bands that we know here. I mean, I'm not you mentioned Butthole Surfers.
Butthole Surfers.
Yeah.
Gabby.
Was it Gabby or Gibby? Was it
Gibby.
Gibby, yeah.
Higher as Gibby.
It's been a long time since I thought of that.
Yeah, it's Gibby.
Well, let us know, Fu Man. Was it Gibby or Gabby?
I think it was
I'm
Gibby.
putting my money on Gibby.
I think you're right. It's Gibby. You guys are so funny.
Oh, man. I missed Sarah's dumbest argument for the need to eat animal protein. I want to see that.
Really?
Oh, man. I must.
The need for protein is constant.
Where is it? The protein argument is kind of rookie. Yeah. Like, where do you get your protein? From every freaking plant I eat. And if I need a little bit more in this big tub of Clean Machine Green Protein duckweed from Florida, you can get a protein from Trader Joe's if you want.
What was I thinking about? I was thinking something. Oh, I was thinking about how on Twitch they have all those those weird audio samples. That's one thing that would be kind of fun if we could trigger like classic stupid things that people say while we're having these arguments on here.
Oh, this is funny. I don't want to get too science technical, but Angie's asking, please react to vegans get protein deficient. Vegans get protein deficient because they have to get their protein from carbohydrate sources. I mean, all plants.
What?
I mean, even meat has like all the 3 macronutrients of carbohydrate and salt. I mean, what are they saying? They just get their protein from something that only has protein? What food in the world has only protein, no fat or anything like that? I mean, yeah, we get our food from plants. And why do they call them carbohydrate sources? Beans or legumes have a decent amount of protein. They have a decent amount of carbohydrate. They have a decent amount of fat. Why do they call it a carbohydrate source when it has a nice balance of all 3 macronutrients?
I know.
That's ridiculous. So they're saying
it's totally misleading.
You have to get your protein from a protein isolate? That seems even
seriously.
less...
Really, it's really gross how people in recent years have started calling animal-based products protein. Like, you'll hear it so much, like, what protein would you like on your whatever, your burrito bowl or something? It's like,
protein.
I would like beans, obviously.
Here's what you do. What Dr. Bear did here. Her non-vegan sister said how vegans, this is so 70s, need to eat rice with beans.
No!
A complete protein.
That's what I believed when I turned vegetarian
she
in
didn't
85.
know any better in the 80s, but now, like Dr. Bear, we have access to the internet and tools like Chronometer. And I showed her in Chronometer that that rice and beans separately, on their own, have a complete amino acid profile.
So annoying.
So yes, facts and evidence debunk just weird hearsay things people have picked up from anti-vegans or gym bros or just the general public.
Lol, protein voice. Oh man. It's so annoying. They really need to stop calling meat protein.
Yeah, like, so I guess beans, we just have to ignore all the protein in them. I mean, all the protein in my nuts and seeds. Those...
I would argue you could call meat fat.
Yeah, exactly.
It has a high fat content. It's not just protein. Like,
exactly.
Is there any food
that
exists in the world?
It only has protein. It has no fat, no carbohydrate. The only macronutrient in it is protein. I'm not aware of such a plant or food anywhere in the world. Unless you have an isolate of some kind, like, processed out just the protein, like what they do for like carbohydrate and sugar, or fat in the sense of like oil or something like that. I don't know if you could isolate out I guess you do. I guess that's what some of the protein powders are. Anyway, yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's totally ridiculous.
I can't go vegan because...
Just admit it, because you're lazy and you don't care and you're uninformed. Oh,
yeah, I'm with you, Sarah. I love rice and beans too. I know. It's like we eat them pretty much every day, almost every day. Some kind of rice or beans, or a combo of the two.
Yeah, we haven't yet today, and that's why I was just maybe that's why I was thinking like, maybe I could make some sort of rice, bean, and nutritional yeast based food. Hey, with some vegetables.
Since we've been talking about all those things today, put a lot of rice and beans. Where do we get our protein? From this. Yeah. But I don't see any meat in there.
Yeah, like last night we had khichdi. That's a recipe from the first but keep it carb, baby.
A lot of protein in there in the form of mung bean.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's just mung beans. You could make khichdi with just mung beans and basmati rice and curry powder. But we also put vegetables in there.
Wow. What is that, Uncle? That does sound kind of trippy what you're doing there. This liquid protein thing?
Liquid protein. Whoa.
Oh man, I have like a pain in my butt
made from processed cow hooves.
And my jumping leg. I'm having like a little cramp right now.
Poor babe. In your booty?
My booty, yeah. My booty's like sore right now.
Someone needs a booty massage.
I might need a booty massage.
Oh, Heidi loves khichdi. I saw a couple. I'm sorry I didn't respond. I saw a couple of people said that they would like a pillow with my face on it.
Yeah.
I feel embarrassed.
Stretching out my legs for a second.
Oh my goodness, you guys.
My glutes. The reason his glutes are sore is because he's vegan. I can see some guy making a response with it. If he weren't vegan, his glutes wouldn't be sore right now. Well, dude, I went to the gym today.
It's actually the opposite because of the whole inflammation issue.
I was doing slam dunk training today, guys, at age almost 55, so cut me some slack.
I know, when are you going to slow down, husband?
All you haters out there, before you criticize my sore glutes from slam dunk training, I want to see your slam dunk reels. Anyway,
yeah, I don't like it when people seem to think that fish isn't meat. Come on.
Like, what is it then? Is it a plant? Fish is like cauliflower and potatoes or something like that? It's just Is
there a legal definition of meat, by the way?
It's just an animal that lives in water.
Yeah, it's a slaughtered animal, so I mean, it's meat, right? How do you respond to people say, YOLO, I eat whatever I want? I mean, I think you just walk away because that person's like not taking life seriously at all.
Good to see you, Fu Man. Yeah, and congrats on the raise that you were talking about earlier before the live stream started. I remember you said it was a pretty like nice raise too.
Oh,
so
really?
Good for you.
Good for you. You and Mrs.
And Mrs.
Pooh. Oh, you guys are funny.
How do you respond to people that say, YOLO, I eat whatever I want? What did you say?
I said, I don't know, just walk away. That person's not taking life seriously. No, literally, you know how Ryan did 2 reaction videos this week? And like, as soon as I start watching the video of what these people are saying, I was like, bro, my response would be, shut up. Just Done. Shut up.
End of story. I'll say, well, if we all... So you're saying just do whatever... What I would say, that philosophy of do as you please is inherently flawed.
Yeah.
Because like people say, well, it's like my taste pleasure justifies me eating meat. So what if I wanted to do or enjoyed doing things that were immoral, like harming other people? So I like to go around and hit people on the head with a baseball bat. That brings pleasure to me.
Yeah. You only live once.
Or say I want to eat them. You know?
I know.
I eat whatever I want. I want to eat you. You only live once, right? So I'm going to take injury. I mean, it's just a ridiculous argument. It's like you could use that justification for rape, murder, all sorts of immoral actions. Because it brings me pleasure, that's the justification. It's a silly argument. It's not even an argument, it's just a silly justification.
It's not even a justification. I'm just saying they're just not taking anything seriously whatsoever.
Yeah. They're just trying to say, hey, I'm going to do what I want, you know?
Yeah. So like, okay, so you're telling me you're a sociopath.
You're going to start a forest fire? You only live once. It brings me pleasure.
I know. Speaking of which, someone tried to burn down our neighbor's garage recently, and we thought that our garage was going to burn down.
Because someone
YOLO'd in our alleyway.
I'm going to burn that garage down in the alley, you know? Yeah, if we can do as we please, can I punch everyone that says YOLO?
I know! Right? I would like to say, yes, please do that, but... Maybe not.
So hopefully they can see how silly that argument is if you show them. Like, all right, I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to punch you.
Oh, no, Vilam said, when you do, add a punch for me, please.
Throw it in for us, too.
It's terrible.
Just kidding. Don't hit anyone in the name of us.
Definitely
don't. Definitely don't. Oh, Fall Dieting. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, you can watch the whole replay. Angie's talking about leaving really soon because she's been here 2 hours with me.
Because normally he stops around 8 and we start trying to figure out what to eat, so I was just thinking maybe I would get ahead on. Plus I was gonna watch an Hypen's comeback, but now I don't have time. Oh well.
Yeah, I know what YOLO is. Yeah, it's not about veganism, but they could use that as a justification.
Well, someone
not be
asked,
vegan.
what if someone did tell them that?
Like,
I eat what I want, YOLO.
Like, why are you not vegan? And someone could respond, YOLO, I eat what I want. Yeah, so if they're going to use YOLO as their justification for not being vegan.
Oh my God.
Jesse, gotta hook up my dishwasher linked bidet.
Wow.
All right, good to see you. Take another shot before you go. Here, but to make it even more like realistic, I will show something shot worthy. How about say definition of veganism? A way of living which seeks to exclude as far as possible and practical. Or we can look at some positions of health organizations about the nutritional adequacy of vegan diet. So take a drink, everyone. So we didn't get any anti-vegans tonight, but you can still have a drink.
You know what? You only live once, so why be a freaking a-hole, you know?
Yeah, if you only live once, wouldn't you want to be cool?
Yeah.
You don't ever think, what an a-hole that guy is, you know?
You only live once, so wouldn't you want to be, like, healthy while you're doing it? Like, do you really want to subject yourselves to... How many of the major causes of death can be...
Dr. Greger argued, like, about a dozen of the top, like, 15 causes of death can be... either prevented, reversed, and or treated with plants.
So if you only live once, I mean, don't you want to do it right? Honestly.
Yeah, I know why protein is such an issue. I kind of know why. Read Dr. Garth Davis's book, Proteinaholic.
Yes.
I mean, he goes to a pretty nice discussion, articulation of as to the history of a protein bias in the United States.
Yeah, Heidi brings up something, you know, I actually think you live many, many times. But right, you don't want to be a jerk because then you will have more lives.
And you'll be
I know
reincarnated
exactly
down
what
lower.
you're talking about because we did get into Buddhism.
Yeah, the more jerk you are, your next life will be worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carl's right. The animals only live once, so leave them alone.
Yeah. Yeah, what about their YOLO? Exactly.
Animals would eat me, so why can't I eat them? Well, let's see. Do cows eat people? Yeah. I've never heard of a cow attacking and eating
Why don't you put that one on the poop wall? I'll head out and you can poop.
No, I think he's joking. Are you serious or joking? Akasan.
Probably joking because they put it in quotes.
I know exactly.
If they had put it in like lower and uppercase, then we'd know.
Or all uppercase. So you're saying you want to eat tigers and lions or something, and or something like that? Are you saying
cows definitely wouldn't eat you?
Bears? You want to eat a bear or something? But yeah, you're not. The animals that humans eat aren't known for hunting and killing humans.
Look what Farm to Dangerous said.
What's that?
Look what Farm to Dangerous said about the YOLO.
Wouldn't it be great to unleash a tiger on them as a tiger roars YOLO? Oh my God, yeah. Oh man, you made Angie's night. You made Angie's night there.
The tiger roar YOLO.
I want to yell YOLO, not the tiger. I'm just gonna unleash the tiger. YOLO, bro. This is my pleasure, unleashing tigers onto people. Yes, I get so happy when I unleash a tiger on someone.
Oh my God, oh, that's so funny. Like a yellowing Tony the Tiger.
Yeah, aren't you glad you didn't leave now? You got
I would have
that
missed
nugget, that gem.
Oh God, I always associate YOLO with Drake too. I was like, I first heard YOLO from him. Oh, I can't, you guys. Now my eyes are all like, oh, so funny.
Now it's time for you because your makeup will be running, and then VD will freeze the frame.
I gotta get out of here, guys.
VD's gonna film this.
Okay, you can't see me.
VD's gonna film this. Look at Angie's makeup. It's running because she's vegan.
Oh well, YOLO.
Only vegans. Peter, seriously, why can't Angie be here for every live stream? This is the best thing ever.
I just got shy because there's so many jerks coming here, and Ryan was egging them on. But it's just, everyone's nice here today.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Yeah, I thought for sure, after responding to rationality rules.
I know, I was really nervous. I'm like, can I really post a video after he just like incited all that?
I didn't incite either. I responded to a philosopher with analysis using philosophy. I didn't call him a jerk or an idiot or he looks funny or his hair is bad or I didn't say any personal things. I just attacked his reasoning rather than his personness. Personness. So is that a word?
His personness.
His personhood.
His personhood. I attacked his personhood. That's what people try to do to you. All right, you guys, for realsies, it's been super fun, and I really appreciate all the new family members. It's cool to see all these new names here now. That I think the person who gifted all these new memberships isn't here anymore.
Yeah, so we want to thank. Whoa.
Oh gosh, it was like Plant.
Let me see.
Wait, it's probably over here.
I'm gonna look here.
veganpantry.com.
That's it. Veganpantry.com. For gifting us five members.
The very first person to gift members, and they did it right after they became a member. It was doubly cool. And I want to thank all the people that bought the Doesn't Suck Be Vegan t-shirts.
I'll leave the link
and
for
Uncle
that
for
too.
Picking up the V-neck, and someone picked up the cookbook as well. Yeah. So that was really fun.
I'm gonna leave
because I worked so hard on this store, you guys. So it was like really awesome to see people interfacing with the store.
I just put the link to merch.happyhealthyvegan.org so you get the new black happy healthy. I'm sorry, it doesn't suck be vegan. You get the black happy healthy vegan shirt too.
Yeah, you can. But yeah, so like if you missed, I see some people kind of just came in, and I want to let you guys know that I've been working on filming videos this week. One is a cooking video.
She hasn't done one in ages.
And the other one is describing a project that I just recently completed. So especially those of you that are interested in finding about how 80s hardcore punk rock turned me vegan, you'll probably be interested in that video. So, but for now, I need to go figure out what to have for dinner.
All right, I can't wait to see what Anji comes up with in her.
But if it's just like really basic, it could just be like rice with beans and broccoli.
Protein, complete proteins.
Whatever it is, it's gonna be yummy, and I can't wait. Oh, Lynn got their shirt in the mail today, and it's awesome! Yay! Which one did you get, Lynn?
Yeah. Let us know which one.
Oh, Kay is here. I remember I used to see Kay a lot. Do we like pineapple on pizza? We never order pineapple on pizza.
Never do.
Only it's not because I don't like it.
Did we have it in Maui? Maybe
we did. You're right. For my 50th birthday, we went to Maui and we did have pineapple on our pizza then.
I want to tell Ibrahim that I personally am not too versed on rituals and traditions in Islam, but I know for an absolute fact I have met many Islamic vegans, Muslim vegans.
Have you really?
Yeah. I remember at Veg Fest. Yeah. So it's definitely doable, and you might want to chat with some of them to see how they work out these more technical issues that I don't understand. But yeah, maybe someone asked you here, could you explain what that means? But I know it's absolutely doable. It's not like a no-go, a deal breaker, being vegan.
Look, Lynn got the Keep It Carb shirt, and Ryan tried to get me to take the Keep It Carb shirts down. He thought it was clogging up the store. I was like, no, some people want the Keep It Carb baby shirt.
Maybe there might be too many products on there.
I might have slimmed it back a bit, but I definitely left plenty of cute options.
Okay, cool. Because I don't want people to get overwhelmed. I thought, people have been expecting a dozen things.
The store's a little bit overwhelming because in the past we'd always only had like 3 t-shirts to choose from. That's it. Now we have like 3 designs on short sleeve, V-necks, long sleeve, hoodie, yada yada.
Oh, Farmed and Dangerous ordered.
Oh, awesome!
Today. All right, awesome.
Thank you so much, Farmed and Dangerous.
You guys are you guys are married, right? A couple, is that right?
Oh, okay.
Remember that from last week?
You know what? And they were talking about if one of them was sleeping with the pillow of the face, the other one would be jealous, and now it makes sense. I was like,
I remember they mentioned that last week. I'm just kind of putting it together.
I love it that a couple is on here, like both under 2 usernames.
Well, thanks so much for that super chat tip too, as well. Farmed and Dangerous.
Okay, and I promise I'll look into what hats are available, and I guess I'll check if there's some kind of pillow available, and I'll get back to you guys on the memberships only tab, I guess, or maybe anyone that's a subscriber.
Okay, all right.
A subscriber.
You can leave a message to select people.
Yeah.
I want to say, Peter, no, we don't put any fruits on our pizzas besides tomatoes.
Yeah, that's true.
Olives.
Yeah, I know. So I was trying to think of what olives are.
I think they're a fruit.
Because they have a
seed.
Pit is a seed, therefore it's a fruit.
That would be it. Yeah, olives and tomatoes are those are pretty traditional.
No, don't talk about pizza. That sounds so good right now.
Or should we get a pizza tonight? They contribute. Well, let's see if we can hack together. If you have a good idea, let's roll with that. And if you don't have any good ideas,
pizza don't wear at Trader Joe's.
I
don't know.
Crap, we were
right there.
It's such a clever. What's that? Such a fine line between clever and stupid. Spinal Tap. We're stupid, but
I don't know.
That would have been clever. Though.
I was thinking like, it's too hot to bake pizza. Is what I thought.
Damn, so
Pineapple
close.
belongs in a drink.
Peter wants to buy Anji face pillow, so we'll keep that in mind.
Like an actual photograph or like a drawing? Oh, I should just make like the kiss emoji as a pillow. That would be cute. All right.
Well, cool. Thanks for joining us for this Friday live stream.
Yeah,
we took
it
in a whole different direction. Instead of dealing with poop flingers all night, it was all happy films and stuff. The beautiful and lovely and just fun to be around Anji.
Oh my gosh, Uncle says, so then is olive oil a fruit juice?
I'm not going to go down that road.
And I did hear you say you called me nice things.
Maybe Anji booty shorts.
Booty shorts! They might have them, but I would feel like one person would order them. They had things like sweatpants and yada yada, but like some items, it just seemed like they were going to be really expensive and it would be like probably not that many people would want them. So I was just trying to pick stuff that I thought people wanted. Like one thing I thought people would want, although it's summer right now for a lot of our viewers, we never had a hoodie before, and so I did design.
Bye, Sarah.
I did design hoodies like the kind that have the pocket on the front, but I made one hoodie, Happy Healthy Vegan, that zips up the front. It has a little Happy Healthy Vegan logo here and a big one on the back, which I should probably order one of those for winter.
Peter confirms what I said. Technically, olives are a fruit, and olive oil is technically a fruit juice.
Wow. Wow. Oh, the tiger got brought back up again?
What? Someone's talking about a tiger?
Yeah, I just see the word tiger.
Where's that at?
I wouldn't risk the tiger's life or health. What's letting him loose with the YOLO? I wouldn't either.
that
I
idea.
wouldn't either. It was just funny.
It's just a funny thing to think about.
I like
the
idea of the tiger roaring.
I kind of had more of a sick pleasure of the human yelling YOLO as the tiger was unleashed. Because that's what it's about. You only live once. I love unleashing tigers onto unsuspecting meat eaters.
They said the tiger roared YOLO. That's what cracked me up. I don't know.
Yeah, tigers could think YOLO too, I guess.
Oh, maybe.
Good night, Sarah. It's always good to see you.
Bye-bye, guys. All right, I'm for realsies.
All right.
But I'm worried that my booty shorts are going to be a problem.
Uh-oh, they're going to be a problem?
No, I can see
Mama's, I was like, call you Mama. Mama's booty shorts.
Okay.
All right, guys. So I'll stay on a little bit longer. If you want to ask any specific questions, I'll give Anji a few moments to like get her thing together, get some water, hydrate, and think about dinner.
Oh my God, it's not even dark out.
That's summer, huh?
That's
8 o'clock here and still bright because sunset was about just like 5 minutes. Oh, it's in 4 minutes. Sunset's in 4 minutes still. Yeah, because in this room, this studio, it does a good job of blocking out the light. It seems like it's been nighttime in here pretty much the whole time. But yeah, actually you go outside, it's still kind of bright out. So let's see, if anyone was here trying to debunk veganism, let me know. Maybe I missed you and you've just been here in the comments and I didn't see you. Let me know. Did you guys see anyone here trying to debunk veganism? We can listen to what they said. Mr. Poop donated $1. You've been, you are Mr. Poop. Been vegan for 5 years. Been enjoying having long, thick, fibrous poops. Always trying to up your poop game. So I want to know any tips. Yeah, ripe bananas. Brown, bananas are yellow, but as they ripen, they become, they have brown spots on them. So yeah, you want some ripe bananas. The greener the banana, the more clogging they are. The more ripe the banana, the more pooping you'll be doing. Easy, free floating poops. So thanks for the tip there on Streamlabs. Why did the membership join buttons disappear? Let me send you a link, Jana, because I know on iOS, there's sometimes not there. Let me actually look right now. Let me just go to our channel and let's see. I'm seeing it right now. Let me hit refresh in case. Yeah, it's still here, but I have a link that I can give you. Hang on one second, because I know on iOS there are some issues that YouTube is working on. I guess they have to update the code in the app still. But anyway, here it is. Here's the link that you can click, and that should take you to the join page. Let's see if that shows up here. There it is. Awesome. Let's see. All right, good night, Akasan, if you're still here. So I guess we're not going to get any vegan debunkers tonight, which is a rarity. That's like never, this never happens. So either way, though, that was, we don't need to have vegan debunkers every week to do a live stream. Oh, Dusty Dud. Yeah, I remember you've tried to debunk veganism before. Let's see. Ryan, I'm a Buddhist. I mean, I guess if someone put a gun to my head, say, what religion would you classify yourself? I would say Buddhism, but I don't walk around all the time saying, I'm Buddhist, But yeah, I relate to Buddhism. It's the religion I've studied the most, the house of worship types I've been into the most, So yeah, I mean, technically, I guess, one could argue I'm Buddhist. But I sometimes I'll say I'm Buddhist. But, a lot of Buddhists might say you're not. You never go to like a religious or rituals or stuff like that on any kind of regular basis. But anyway, you're a Buddhist. Could it be possible that animals get eaten, could have had a bad past, so maybe it's karma happening? So you're saying that animals deserve to be eaten because in their previous lives they were bad. Is that what you're saying, Dusty Dud? Animals deserve what they're getting to them. That's an interesting twist, and according to Buddhism, the better you live, the higher up you'll be in your future lives, called transmigration of the soul. So yeah, if you live a really good life, you could be a bodhisattva or attain, some kind of Buddhahood or something like that. And if you, we have this precious human life, but there are kind of transmigrations that you can have for future lives. So even worse than animal. There's things called, hungry ghosts. You don't want to be one of those. But I don't think that's a justification. Say, oh, I eat animals because in Buddhism, animals had lived prior bad, and you don't know what their karma was. You don't know what they did. Does that deserve them to be tortured, slaughtered, enslaved their entire lives in this new life? One could argue you're preventing them from doing better in this current life to be to get the precious human life in the future. So I don't think that works. Seems like you're actually doing more harm to the animals, denying them a future reincarnation. Anyway, any Buddhists here? What do you think of my interpretation there? Oh, I'd love to go to Taiwan, Uncle. That's definitely on my bucket list to go to Taiwan. I'm afraid to go to mainland China, pretty much. I'm afraid of the Chinese Communist Party and stuff I've said in the past. I'm afraid maybe I'll get arrested when I arrive or something like that. But Taiwan, Chinese culture without having to deal with the Communist Party. And that's something I'd really love to do. Daniel, I think it would be a good excuse for aliens to say, hey, someone else just bought a Doesn't Like Being Vegan tea. I'll tell Anji. Woohoo! Anonymous. Let us know who that was that bought the new Doesn't Like Being Vegan tea. Jace, I have a coworker who points out atrocities animals commit to justify committing atrocities against them. Like, what atrocities do animals commit? Do they gun down a bunch of people? I mean, animals, some animals, not all animals, cows don't capture prey and hunt them down. Neither do chickens, or maybe they catch bugs or something like that. But I'm saying, a lot of animals are vegetarian by nature. But some animals are hunters, and that's what they have evolved to become in their particular ecosystem niches that they found themselves, and that's how they have survived. But just because maybe say a lion or a cheetah needs to hunt prey doesn't justify anything. Why don't they pick examples of vegetarian animals, like say giraffes and rhinoceri, elephants? those are mighty animals, but seems like when people are trying to argue against veganism, they conveniently pick an animal that has no relationship to their diet or anything whatsoever. They pick a carnivorous animal like a lion or something like that. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Oh, Japan. Yeah, I would love to visit Japan as well. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm just trying to, if I go to Asia, not have to go to communist China. But I'd love to go to Taiwan, Japan, South Korea. That would be an amazing trip. And I'd still like to do that sometime. Not this year, anytime soon, but I definitely want to go to have a big Asia trip sometime. Should we give animals gun rights just even the score? Huh? I see you guys giving Ibrahim lots of information here. I googled vegan Muslim. I found lots of people who celebrate, I don't know how to pronounce it, EID, without harming animals. You could share that with your family to show them you want to honor the holiday but not eat sheep. There you go. Yeah, there's ways to honor and respect the ritual, respect the religion, without having to participate in all the elements of it that, some of which may not be in accordance with your beliefs about harming animals. Yeah, I told you, it's done. I'm glad you guys did the research for me right there, but I tell you, I've met people who follow Islamic religion who are vegan, so they've obviously found ways to make it work. It's not incompatible. Oh man, that sounds heartbreaking, AJ. Yes. Yeah, they dehydrate the pigs or all animals on transport trucks, basically. Yeah. Playing with the mice before eating them is an atrocity. Therefore, yeah, since a feline might play with a mouse, humans think they have the right to eat cows, chickens, and pigs all day. Yep, that makes zero sense. Yeah, Carl, yeah, have your coworker watch Dominion, say, and ask him or her which of those animals is committing atrocities, and how just because the fact that a lion or a cheetah might hunt a wildebeest, how does that justify what occurs in Dominion? We don't need to hunt wildebeest to survive, but lions and cheetahs in the wild savannah need to hunt certain animals in order to survive. We don't need to eat animals in order to survive. The analogy completely breaks down because it's not necessary for humans. Well, it's necessary for animals in the wild. Certain animals, not all animals, eat other animals. Again, ask them why not compare your eating to or justify your eating based on the diet of a giraffe or an elephant. No, it was an open truck. Whoa, even more heartbreaking, AJ. I've never seen a transport truck that was open. Wow. Let's see what Annoyed Aussie's advice to Ibrahim is. Don't pressure your family, in your opinion. You don't need to participate, however, if you don't want. And truth is, you can help a lot more poor people by spending the same amount of money on other food. Farmed and dangerous. Yeah, respond to Uncle. I'd love to see hunters out in the forest, naked, hunted by fully armed deer. Wow, that would be a reversal of sorts, huh? A radical reversal. Yeah, good point, Ali. Just because humans and chimps are very similar. We're primates, our genetic compositions are like 99% identical or something along those lines, 98 point something. Anyway, just because chimps are kind of cruel, nasty little creatures to themselves, that just does not justify that humans should be cruel. Okay, it's pronounced Eid. Thank you, Dr. Bear. Anji has something for him. Yes.
Oh, I was looking at a recipe.
Oh, someone bought a shirt.
Oh, awesome. I was looking at a recipe for like a vegan jjigae, like a soft tofu stew, and I saw it was being served an ad that had something to do with a tiger.
Oh, and we're talking about tigers right now.
They were listening.
Wow.
It said one adult tiger.
Huh. Interesting.
It was shouting yellow.
Maybe Google's listening to us somehow.
I know, it's creepy, right?
That is really creepy. I'm talking about tigers, and you got an ad about tigers.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's pretty frightening, guys.
Okay.
Google is scary. That's why I try to turn off all Google tracking as much as possible. Nicholas, besides Joe Rogan's beliefs on diets, are there some things you agree with him on? Yeah, I don't disagree with every last thing Joe Rogan espouses or talks about. Yeah, I mean, I believe with his general idea of trying to stay healthy and fit as we get older. Like I said, Joe Rogan and I are the same age. We are both going to turn 55 within like the next month, basically. Yeah, we'll both turn 55 in the next month. So I agree with him in his belief on trying to age without falling apart, still maintaining athleticism or building athleticism and strength as you get older. I support that. We have very different ways of trying to achieve that, obviously. Also, I agree with him in the in supporting the rights of people to, like, say, be able to not go to prison for smoking marijuana, having the freedom to make a choice to, say, smoke some DMT or take some psilocybin mushrooms if you want to. You're not harming anyone. They're not addicting, like, say, like even caffeine is, or alcohol, or amphetamine, or heroin, and opiates, stuff like that. So I agree with his support of being having the freedom to explore one's mind if you want to in a responsible manner. So there's a couple things I agree with Joe on. I'm sure there's more. Those are the first two that came to my mind. How about Thailand? Yeah, I'd love to go to Thailand sometime too. Yeah, I'd love to make a big trip through Asia. It sounds like I'm gonna have a really large trip now if I do Thailand and then go up to like Taiwan, then Japan, then Korea. Yeah, animals are friends, not food. I believe in that wholeheartedly. Siri and Google talk about me behind my back. I wonder if they do, huh? I should ask Siri what Siri really thinks of me. Let me ask. Hey Siri, what do you really think of me?
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can
Oh,
help
wow.
with?
My watch and phone both answered. Okay.
Okay, let me know if there's anything.
Dusty did, yeah. If you're in nature and, like, say a bear or tiger were trying to attack you and it was trying to kill you or seriously harm you, yeah, you have the right to survive if you have the means to. If you can escape, great. If not, yeah, if you have to harm it to save your life, yeah. Again, veganism never asks you to lay down your life or give up living in order to be vegan, like for the cause, take one for the team. No, I mean, as far as possible and practicable. We're not talking about, again, it's like my video to Rationality Rules. Veganism assumes like a non-breakdown of society and those kinds of norms. Yeah, I mean, it assumes you're not being attacked by a tiger, things like that. It assumes you're not on a deserted island. It assumes you're not in the Donner Party having to eat your fellow, party members or anything like that. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do to survive. So yeah, if you have to harm an animal in order to get out of being killed yourself, I think you're still vegan. What do you guys think? I mean, I think anyone who argue otherwise would be arguing that veganism in some circumstances is requiring you to kill yourself for the cause. And I'm 100% against any beliefs about veganism that end in, yeah, you should kill yourself for the cause. For me, that's your argument, that makes veganism some kind of weird death cult, which I don't believe veganism has anything related to. We stay far away from any connections or similarities to any kind of death cult. Let's see. Assad, what's that? You eat buffalo brains? I thought you were here to participate in a vegan chat. Are you joking there? What would you guys do if you're attacked by a bear or tiger and you had to harm it to survive and live another day? You would do it, right? You wouldn't say there, oh, I'm just going to die because I'm vegan. Assad, if you want to debunk veganism, that's cool. The title of this live stream says debunk veganism. To say, oh, I like meat, that's not really debunking veganism. You're just giving us your own taste preference things or something like that. If you want to debunk veganism, I invite you. Tell us why veganism sucks, why you hate it, why you hate me. But if you're just going to sit there, oh, I like meat, that's not going to fly on this live stream. Hey, Sean Cope, how's it going? We're about to end this live stream, but we might have a little bit of time left because Assad, I think, wants to try to debunk veganism. Or does he just want to sit there, oh, I eat meat. Was my impression good there, or is that kind of like insensitive or something like that? Let me know. Is it okay? I'm old, I don't know if sometimes I'm doing voices that are like wrong or something like that. Yeah, I'm with you, Farmed and Dangerous. Yeah, I wouldn't enjoy killing an animal that's attacking me, but I would prefer to come home to Anji rather than have her see me in a morgue, I mean, just saying. The proverbial right to arm bears. That's funny, Jana. To arm bears. Yeah, that was kind of a Beavis and Butthead laugh, huh? Yeah, I know what I was doing. I was trying to emulate someone on their level, if you know what I'm talking about. So, anyway, is Assad coming back? Is Assad's brain churning, thinking of some great reason why he hates veganism, why he hates me as a vegan or something like that? So I want to see what Assad has to say. If he has a more complex thought than, oh, I eat animals. I wonder if we can go up a level or two in complexity of why veganism sucks rather than, oh, I eat an animal. Impression is perfect. Okay, thanks, Jen. I didn't want to be insensitive. I'm glad you guys are saying, hey, you can't do that impression. It's just not cool or something like that. So anyway, it's offensive to us cave people. Yeah, Vien Moyman. Yeah, I'm sorry too. Anyone who's a cave person watching, I'm sorry, but I'm going to continue with it if I need to. Yeah, Ali, if you can get out of the animal killing you situation without killing it, that'd be great. But if you had to, say for some reason you had to, I don't know what the situation would be, but let's just say you had to, like a trolley problem. Peter knows what I'm talking about. Say it's a trolley problem. You had to pull the lever and kill the animal in order to live, I would prefer to come home to Anji alive rather than, like I said, in a morgue. Her finding me at a morgue. So I guess Assad that was it. That was his best argument. I'm eating a piece of meat. That was it. That was as far as he could go. Well, thanks for playing, Assad, and you've shown us how why many of us vegans don't view anti-vegans in the highest regards because of the the lack of any kind of critical thinking typically displayed here in these Friday live streams when trying to say something bad against veganism. Assad is a plant activist. Awesome, Assad. Good for you, a plant activist. You'll eat animals left and right. You don't give a crap. Just kill, eat animals. But plants, that's where you draw the line. God bless you. Speaking up for the voiceless plants. Let's all tip our hats to Assad, who doesn't give a crap about sentient beings, cows, pigs, chickens, all that, but plants. So I assume, Assad, you don't you don't walk on lawn, you don't have any grass that gets cut or anything like that. You don't have any plants in your yard. You live in a concrete jungle or something like that. You're fighting for the rights of plants. That's so amazing. I tip my hat to you for your altruism and compassion for plants, but not for animals. Animals you don't give a crap about, but plants, protect every plant. So amazing. What, Riker? Someone is wearing pig slaughterhouse shirts? Why is what are you talking about? There's an actual shirt about slaughterhouses? Oh, Assad. All right, cool. There's no grass, but there must be some plants, right? Even deserts have plants. I visit the desert quite often, and I'm always amazed at the abundance of plants that can survive, that have been adapted for the extreme arid environments of deserts. So you're saying when you walk outside, you never harm a plant, or you try to harm as few as possible. Again, I tip my hat to you for having so much compassion for plants, but the animals couldn't give a crap about it. Cow, kill it, but a little tiny sprout, ooh, gotta get around that thing. You're so amazing person. Akasan just subscribed. Wow. Awesome. Oh, her husband works at a slaughterhouse and wears his shirts to work. Why would the slaughterhouse make a shirt? That's just ridiculous. That, like, who cares? Like, who walks around with a slaughterhouse shirt? And people, yeah, God bless you. Thanks for slaughtering those animals. So amazing of you to do that. It's like, that's, wow, that blows my mind. Wow. Yeah, what about the bugs and insects, Assad? Are you asking me, Angie? But yeah, Assad, if you care about the little sprouts in the desert and the bigger plants in the desert, there's plants of various sizes in the desert. How about all the bugs and insects in the desert? Are you activists for them as well? Just kind of curious. Yeah, true, Ollie. It's not good to co-opt a phrase like Black Lives Matter and turn it into some kind of joke of Plant Lives Matter. Yeah, not cool. For, not fur. Dusty Dud, you can invent a million. You can invent infinite hypothetical examples of where a person is in a life or death situation, removed from society, no food options. Yeah, every time I said the goal of veganism is not to become a dead vegan activist. But how often do we really find ourselves in these life or death situations? I've yet to find myself in one, knock on wood. Hopefully I never will. But yeah, I said, if it came down to it, my goal is to get home alive. My plane crashes in the wilderness, if I'm on a desert island, my goal is to come home alive. I don't have the option to go to the market. Like, should I buy a steak that was cut by the butcher, or should I get some legumes? I don't have that option. And, so yeah, veganism is not asking you to kill yourself in these kinds of situations. Veganism assumes that you have options. If you don't have any options, you probably can't be vegan. Assad, you're flinging poop on the walls. Let me read you the rules here, Assad. Let's go look at the rules. For you, rule number 3 will be the one you need to look at here. You're doing poop flinging. When trying to, quote, debunk veganism, I will only discuss one of your claims at a time. Don't bring up new claims. Don't throw poop on the walls. What you're doing, you're just throwing this, that, bam, bam, this. You're just throwing one idea, another idea. They're not even related. There's no connection. Don't move the goalposts. You're not really doing that. You'll be timed out. So give me your best argument. So you're saying we shouldn't go vegan because dairy farmers will have to adapt and find a new living? Is that what you're saying? Well, let me ask you this. What's wrong with new industries emerging to fill in the void of these dairy farmers who will be put out of work that you're saying, which they're not? I mean, there's for every industry that kind of dies or gets put out of it's just not right for the times. They're like typewriters. Did you like when computers came along? You're too young for this, but people used typewriters before. What about the poor typewriter companies? Well, okay, maybe they went out of business. They did, but there's a whole new emerging computer market that took its place and employs even way more people than typewriters ever did. Same with plants. Like, you're going to have more farmers producing plants. So dairy farmers, if they have land, usually cows exist on land, they could convert their land to produce plants, to produce plant milks. They can convert their crops, whatever they're feeding their cows, they can grow oats. Almonds, if they have, they're in California, and there's soy or whatever, they can grow plants. So, and it's not like they have to stop working, and there'll be even more farmers making more oat milks and plant milk. So, yeah, if one industry goes, another one emerges. It's not it's probably a net gain of nothing. Just it's the same thing. Yeah, they become plant milk farmers, and it's not a hypothetical. This has happened. I've made stories about farmers who stopped being dairy farmers and moved into plant milks successfully. So this is not just like some kind of weird hypothetical thought experiment. It's a real thing that really happens. So anyway, no poop flinging. If that's your best idea, we discussed it, and thank you for playing Assad. Cult leader Ryan is always right, Daniel. No, I don't think I'm always right, but I know what the right answer is to that sort of question. Yeah, you got it there, ex-King Felix. Just raise plants instead of being milk dairy farmers. Yeah, turn their fields into solar farms. There's other uses for land. Sell the land if you're in a, like say here in Southern California, farmland, there's not much left because the cost of the value of property here is so high. It's more lucrative for farmers to sell their land to developers to build homes and malls, and you can make a fortune selling your land if you got a lot of land near a developed area. Anyway. Bring Anji back to scare away the troll. No, even Anji can't do that. Brian Casper, if I don't think any life other than myself, like no other humans, like no family members or loved ones are valuable, their lives don't matter, would it make sense to be vegan? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what it, I'm not throwing this word out there as an insult, but that sounds like a sociopath to me. I mean, have you ever been diagnosed as a sociopath? I don't know. I mean, I think there's sociopathic vegans out there. I think Vegan Gains said he's a sociopath or diagnosed. I'm not sure. You guys tell me. And he's vegan, so it doesn't seem incompatible with sociopathy and veganism. You guys let me know. But you tell me. You don't care about any other humans other than yourself. You don't have any loved ones or anything like that. I feel sorry for you. Seriously, I'm not saying that again in a condescending way. I actually have compassion for you. That is really sad to hear. Honestly. Have I ever been to a dairy farm, Dusty Dud? Not sure. I'm thinking. I don't think I have. Yeah, good point, Dr. Bear. If you don't think, I think if someone, if you stabbed a pig in your hypothetical there, Dr. Bear, he probably wouldn't even give you a high five. He's saying he has no feelings, so he would just go, eh. It wouldn't affect him if he's truly a sociopath. That's my guess. I'm just basing off my primitive diagnostic information here that he would probably just go, eh. Yeah, Ali, I'm not sure either. That's just my guess there as an untrained person in those areas. Yeah, annoyed Aussie. Yeah, that's what I call the vegan rapture. If everyone, like in a moment, went vegan, which will never happen. It's a gradual shift. I can envision no scenario where everyone just like go vegan like overnight or over a week, over a month, or even a year. It'd be something crazy, like aliens took over or a comet hit and we have to change really rapidly, something like that. I can't imagine any scenario that would make people go vegan at such a rapid rate. Yeah, I know he is right technically in that regard, but that's why I call it the vegan rapture argument. It's just not going to happen. God or someone's not going to come down from heaven or outer space and zap everyone and make everyone go vegan at the same moment. It just doesn't work that way. That's a good point, ex-King Felix. Even if you only care about yourself, there are some self-centered reasons for being vegan. You can feel better. You can live longer. You can avoid dying early of the leading causes of death. So there are some selfish reasons. If you don't care about animals, I guess you can at least be plant-based. You might not ever be vegan if you don't give a shit about anything other than yourself. But if you care about yourself and you want to try to live as long as you can, if that sounds kind of weird, but not needlessly die of the leading causes of death. That's what I should have said. Yeah, there's reason to go vegan. But yeah, this whole vegan rapture thing, you're right, ex-King Felix. We're like 1, maybe 2% of the Earth's population. It's not, the dairy farmers are going to be employed for a long time still, sad to say. Let's see, any other questions here, you guys? We've got some good stuff here towards the end of the live stream. Vegan rapture. You have a scenario for the vegan rapture there, Uncle, huh? Yeah, Sean Cope, that's what veganism does, whether you intend to or not. You know, you could argue unintentionally. Vegans are contributing to the greater good as far as less animals being raised because we vote with our dollars. Like I said, you don't have to intend to. Like every dollar you put into buying plant foods instead of animal products, there's going to be that much less demand for animal products. And you're just one person, but in aggregate, how many, tens or hundreds of millions of us are there on this planet? It adds up. Dusty Dud. Okay, I'm going to put that one on the poop wall. Since we haven't had any poop wall, now I'll put one poop wall, Dusty Dud. I know you like getting on the poop wall, right? Yeah, I know you don't get offended or anything, but I'm going to put that on the poop wall because it's such a funny question. So I'll answer it for you, and then maybe I'll get going and have some dinner with Anji. So let's see. Let's look at Dusty Dud's question here. All right, 1 second. Copy, paste, bam. All right. Ryan, all right, so Dusty, let's look at your poop wall question. So I shouldn't call it Dusty. Let's just look at your question here about why you're arguing why we shouldn't be vegan. So you're trying to debunk veganism. Ryan, why should we all not eat meat, but other omnivores in nature get to eat? What the point of it? I guess animals are still going to eat each other. Again, you're being very selective there. You have this fantasy of animals and nature all eating other animals. Most animals that you know of don't live like that. How come you want to analogize this to, like I said, you just are being very selective. You're picking lions and tigers. How about not like a rhinoceros, which is vegetarian? What I saw earlier, elephants, vegetarian. Giraffes, vegetarian. So not all animals are out there eating other animals. So you're saying I have the right to eat other animals because of lions and tigers. Is that what you're saying? That's your argument? If so, I could use that same exact reason and say, hey, all those animals I mentioned, giraffes, gorillas, rhinoceros, they don't eat other animals. Therefore, I'm not going to eat other animals. In fact, of those animals I mentioned, one of them is really closely related to us in the primate family, gorillas. So, I'm saying your argument doesn't really have any weight to it because you can use that same reasoning to produce an argument with the conclusion that you should not eat any animals. And again, but how does that have anything to do with it? That basically you're saying because animals in the wild some animals in the wild eat other animals, therefore I'm going to eat other animals. Is that the argument? Because again, lions and tigers don't have the option to be vegan. First of all, they're not able to go to grocery stores, supermarkets, bodegas like you and I are able to. Secondly, their bodies have adapted and evolved over millions of years to fill the roles, their niches in their particular ecosystems, and they evolved to not be plant eaters. So they don't have a choice, both biologically and from a practical standpoint. They can't go to food stores. You are not like that. Your body has not adapted to eat pretty much only meat 24/7 or 3 meals a day or whatever. You can eat plants and survive just fine off plants, unlike maybe a tiger or a cheetah. So again, there's no real analogy here that holds up. It's like comparing apples and oranges, basically. So what do you think about that, Dusty Dud? Yeah, farmed and dangerous. Carnivores are designed to be carnivorous. We aren't. Like lions and tigers, cheetahs, they have no choice. They can't be plant eaters solely from how I understand biology. Yeah, another appeal to nature fallacy. Basically, an appeal to nature fallacy is invoking some fantasy of what happens in nature to justify an action in the real world. So yeah, animals do this in nature, therefore it's my justification to do this. Animals kill each other, right? I mean, they don't just eat each other, they kill each other. So are you saying you can kill someone? Animals, that's basically, if you want to use the appeal to nature fallacy, it's a justification for murder. animals kill other animals, therefore why can't I kill humans, right? Not only why can't you kill other animals, you're saying, hell, kill other humans too. Animals do that. Chimps kill other chimps, same species there. I don't know if they eat them necessarily. I forgot, but I do know chimpanzees kill other chimpanzees. So yeah, thanks for playing there, Dusty Dud. Oh, wrong button here. Thanks for bringing up an appeal to nature fallacy amongst other issues with that. But yeah, it was cool. What's that annoyed Aussie? If consuming wild-caught food, for example, decrease factory farm salmon, would this not be a good thing? Well, here guys, let's look at the definition of what veganism is. Because now we're getting to some other kind of concept that's not veganism. Veganism is a way of living which seeks to exclude as far as possible and practicable all forms of cruelty and exploitation to animals. It's not about like reducing harm, which I talked about in my rationality rules response video. Sometimes the concepts get confused. Nowhere in the definition of veganism do they use the words like harm or reduction of harm. No concept like that exists. It's a concept of humans, not exploiting animals, not being cruel and exploiting, cruelty and exploitation to animals. So I'm not sure how eating sardines avoids the issue of cruelty and exploitation of animals, which is pretty much like the prime directive of veganism. That's the essence of veganism. So that I don't know how violating what veganism is all about to like maybe have some kind of reduced harm of another animal justifies breaking the primary thing veganism asks you not to do, which is exploit animals for your consumption and use. So that's how I see that. If you see it differently, totally cool, but that's my personal take. Again, not everything I say I take as like the word of God or anything like that. I'm not infallible or something like that. Wait, I am fallible. Yeah, I get that. I'm getting tired now. 3 hours into this live stream. Yeah, and Bill Seabury brings up some of the attributes that carnivorous creatures have that we don't. We're just not carnivorous. If so, I'd be dead. Like if you fed a lion or tiger or cheetah, would I eat for 11 years? I don't think they'd be alive right now. Assuming their lifespan could handle another 11 years or so. Yeah, drink. We saw the definition of veganism finally. Okay, Uncle's right. Male chimpanzees will kill and partially eat the infant of stranger female. So, therefore, if that happens in nature, right, Uncle? If that justifies a human killing and eating the infant of a female. If we were allowed to do what happens in nature, if what happens in nature is cool and there's no moral problems with that and humans can base their morality on what any animal in nature does, look no further than our closest genetic relative, the chimpanzee, and we should be able to go out and kill and eat babies because that's what chimps do. They kill and eat babies. There you go. Is that the world? Is that the kind of life that you want there, Dusty Dud here? Should humans be able to go out and kill other people's babies and eat them? I mean, that seems to be the conclusion of this line of reasoning that you brought up here. Would you agree, Dusty Dud? Even bonobos are cannibalistic too? I thought they were the chill, peaceful ones. Dusty Dud, you don't ask another question. You just have to tell me. Since you're using this appeal to nature kind of fallacy reasoning, then since our closest genetic relative kills and eats babies, you're saying that it would be morally right for you or any human, for that matter, to go out and kill and eat a baby. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, Dr. Bear, good answer to Dusty Dud there. Well said. Perfect. No, I have no Epsom salts. Anybody else wish they could live without having to eat plants too? I mean, hell, maybe if there was like the technology of the Star Trek food replicator, that might be cool. I don't know. Then maybe I can give up plants then. But until something like that happens, no, I have no issue eating plants. No way, dude. Okay, I'm glad, Dusty Dud. You don't think you're justified in killing and eating a baby because that's what happens in nature. But that's kind of what I'm seeing here. You're basically this line of reasoning you're putting up here on the poop wall that I put up on the poop wall. Your line here, your line of reasoning seems to be saying, yeah, what happens in nature, we can do it too. That's pretty much what you're saying here, right? Animals are still going to eat each other. They get to eat other animals. Why can't we? Well, I mean, animals do all sorts of things that are not necessarily like good, like eating babies. Annoyed Aussie, let me ask you, why are you vegan? I'm just kind of curious how why are you advocating that we eat sardines? You know, vegans don't eat sardines. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kind of, are you vegan? And did you get the channel membership on your own, or was it gifted to you today? I just don't remember you in the past or any of our channel members arguing for eating sardines. Kind of like disturbing a little bit. So let me ask you. That's cool, Dusty Dud. Glad you eat lots of plants. That's good. I'm just saying, yeah, your line of reasoning doesn't really hold up all that well because it leads to some pretty weird conclusions. You're not vegan now. Okay. I'm just curious, how'd you get the channel membership? Did you sign up yourself, or did it get gifted to you today when YouTube kind of, I think, randomly assigned it to 5 people? Let's see. Waiting for your response, Annoyed Aussie? Yeah, Dr. Barry, yeah, hardly anyone eats 100% non-plants. Kind of an odd thing to say. Yeah. Okay, you were gifted the membership. Okay. Do you want the membership, Annoyed Aussie? I'm not sure how that works out when someone gets it gifted. Because I don't think you really want the perks, right, Annoyed Aussie? It just kind of came to you randomly. I'm not trying to punish you or anything like that. I'm just trying to see because the channel memberships are kind of rare, and so I was seeing if you mind if I transfer your membership to just someone, you know, one of our regular viewers. Because yeah, I'm not punishing you. I'm not saying anything bad, but it's just kind of weird to have a non-vegan advocating for like eating animal products as one of our channel members. What do you think about that, Annoyed Aussie? Would you think I'm a bad person or anything like that? The reason I ask, I know there's other channel members who would be stoked to get a month membership. So just let me know, Annoyed Aussie, if you're not going to get the full benefit and value out of that, you know, let me know, and I'm sure I can, you know, make someone's day. Dusty Dud, a vegan diet would be limiting. I'll explain. How am I limiting myself, Dusty Dud? Because I've been following a vegan diet for 11 and a half years. So please explain to me how I have been limiting myself for 11 years. I've been limiting myself in what way? I mean, I don't eat animal products. I don't consume animal products. So other than that, how is that a limit? I mean, by not eating like the 5 animals that people eat, I eat like dozens and dozens of new plants that I never really was eating much of before, at least not a lot of. So how am I being limited? Am I being limited by health? I'm going to like have more diseases or something like that? I mean, why you? Why? I mean, you and I are both people. How would it limit you? Like maybe like socially? Okay, Annoyed Aussie. all right, thanks for being cool about that. Again, I'm not trying to just like, be like a punisher or anything like that. But yeah, I was hoping that, all our channel members would be, vegans, and especially if we do some like vegan only like live streams of channel members, it'd be kind of weird, I'm saying, it'd be kind of awkward to have someone in there like not like, I'm saying for a channel member. On a general live stream, yeah, everyone could come, everyone's welcome, everything's cool. But I was my intention was with the memberships to like be able to just like kind of filter out just for that small amount of time, just do some member only things and have it just everyone's vegan. We don't have to worry about someone, hey, where do you get your protein, or ask any weird questions like that. Everyone on board. So I'm glad you're cool with that. And I don't even know how it works out. I just learned about this whole gifting memberships thing today. So I'll take a look. Cool. I'm glad you respect my asking, and I respect your answer. So I'm glad we are cool with that. Again, it might not happen right away. I'll look into it later. But I thank you for being cool about that. Yeah. Amber, meat and dairy is the only thing that's eliminated. Just about everything else you eat is, you can eat. Yeah, so I'm not sure why it would be limiting. He said it would be for him. Maybe he's thinking of social things. He couldn't imagine going out with his bros to the bar, not be able to just pound down a bunch of burgers, like meat burgers, not Beyond Burgers. Maybe he's thinking like that. He couldn't handle the social aspects because, other than something like that, an issue like that, it's not really... I can't think of anything limiting about it. It's especially now in 2022, you can get pretty much any food you want. Yeah, no, also, if you want nutritional information, don't come to me. I'm telling you right now, don't come to me. Don't go to pretty much any vegan YouTuber unless they're a health professional. I'm talking about like having a medical doctor degree, at least a degree in nutrition and dietetics, like, which is like a multi-year program. That's who you want to get your nutrition information from. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm a music producer. I've been one for a long time. Vegan activist. I understand some of the science. I don't understand the intricacies of it. I'm being honest here. I'm not, I'm being completely honest and transparent about where my wheelhouse ends. And I can tell you the opinions of health professionals. I'm not the one making the judgments that they are. I'm not the one doing the studies. I'm not the one interpreting the results, but I will share their findings. So if you want good information, nutrition information, don't listen to me. Don't listen to any vegan YouTuber really unless they are a health professional. Okay, me and all the rest, don't listen. Listen to the doctors. You're totally right there. Oh, thanks, Atomic Vegan. Pizza Fund. Yeah, I think Angie must be crafting something here, but maybe we'll get pizza tomorrow night because, pizza sounds good. We haven't had pizza in a while. Or maybe we'll just go to Trader Joe's tomorrow and buy the pizza dough and just make it here in the oven like, we've done a few times because she makes a really good pizza. It's a little known fact that in high school, Angie worked at a pizza parlor, a little local one in her hometown, and she knows how to like throw the pizza around and swirl it. It's really cool. Bob Hill, I didn't know about that. Yeah, I may have saw some headline about a disruption at the Nathan's hot dog thing, but what happened to Joey Chestnut at the Nathan's hot dog eating competition? Let me know, or I'll Google the story. Let me see what's up with that. But I don't condemn physically attacking people. I've always said veganism is not about it's a peaceful movement. It's a movement about compassion, and if you truly have compassion, you shouldn't harm other people in the name of your cause. Joey Carbstrong attacked. So let's see here. Joey Chestnut. Okay, Joey Chest. How do I get compassion? I typed in Joey Compassion attacked. Okay, it shows you I'm getting tired here. Joey Chestnut attacked. Okay, so let's see what happened here. I'm going to read the story here with you guys. Let's see, are they going to show him getting attacked here in this video? He didn't get attacked. Joey attacked the protester. Let's see that again. A guy put a sign in front of him. Expose Mansfield Death Star. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that means. Oh, Smithfield Death Star. And Joey actually attacked him. Let's see that again. Look at Joey put him in a chokehold. And that seems like an inappropriate use of violence. The guy was not threatening Joey's life. He was just standing in front of him with a sign. So, no, you're wrong there. I mean, if this were an attack, I would condemn it. But holding a sign peacefully in front of Joey, while not physically harming him, yeah, he's the protester is disrupting the hot dog eating contest, which I have a problem with, but he's not physically threatening or harming Joey. But Joey put him in a neck chokehold there. So now I see what's going on. I mean, I have problems with both people. I have problems with Joey as much as the protester. Joey just could have waited for security or pushed him away. Again, the protester, from my watching though, 3 times did not seem to put Joey in any physical harm whatsoever. It was an annoyance, no doubt about that. But there was a shove. Let me see it again. Let's look one more time if there was a shove. Let me look. I could see where one could call that a shove. To me, he's just putting his arm to get the space in front of him. I mean, I do that all the time playing basketball, where you're trying to claim space. It could be considered a light shove, but Joey put his arm around his neck there. It seemed like an inappropriate use of like a deadly kind of force. Choking someone like that can be considered a deadly force. A shove like that isn't really all that violent, or it's definitely not a use of deadly force. Either way though, yeah, the protester shouldn't have done any of that stuff, like disrupt the proceedings of a contest like that. I think there's better ways to get the message across than that. But yeah, what Joey did there was not cool. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, see, AJ, it's hard to tell. It looks like the protester did push him, but it looks like he's just trying to use his arm to get in front. Like, say Joey is over here, the protester's using his body to get in front of him. So it's just like a slight push. Like I said, I do that move all the time in basketball, on offense and defense for that matter. But it's not like a push. It's not like a shove or anything like that. It's just like getting in front of their body while using your body. But Joey, man, chokeholded him. Anyway, if you want to call that an attack, that's a bit of an extreme thing. I thought attack, he's going to hit him or something like that. Putting his arm, light shove, that was not an attack. So I know what Bob's original question was. Should we condemn that? Well, that was not an attack. That was a disruption. There was some physicality to it, but it was not in my interpretation, my perception, it was not a violent physicality. If so, I would be accused or committing violent physicalities when I play basketball. It was just a way of positioning his body in front of Joey's to get his sign held out there. Anyway, that's what I see. Yeah, it didn't look like an aggressive push. It was a light push. I do this all the time in sports. And I rarely get called out by people, hey, why are you pushing me? And starting a fight or something like that. Because it's not a violent push. Yeah, Smithfield's pork producer. I knew the name now. I just didn't recognize it when I was looking again. Let me see what the sign said one more time. I was more looking at the altercation. Let's see. Oh, I see the protester's sign. His hand was over the F of Smithfield. So it looked like Mythfield. I go, I thought it said Minefield for a second. I get it now. It said Smithfield, but I didn't see the S. A lot going on there. Yeah, good point, Dr. Bear. We shouldn't be expected to to condemn every random vegan protester. You're absolutely right. I'm not responsible for the actions of every random vegan protester. I'm not saying this vegan I don't know who he or she was, what kind of person they are, what their beliefs are. Some people are extreme and radical. Some people really think vegans should like harm other people and stuff like that. I'm not saying this guy did that, but I'm just saying if there's a radical protester, I'm not responsible for that. The thing is, look at my actions. Do I do things like that? Do I seem like that? Those are my values. To go out and like harm someone and push people or stuff like that in the name of veganism? No, I don't believe that. I believe that it's wrong on many levels. So I can't be held accountable or responsible for the actions of a random radical protester. Just because they have a belief of veganism too. They have other weird beliefs that I don't have too, of like extreme activism. Poo, what do I eat in a day? What foods am I guessing? Lots of carbs? What do you mean by carbs? Like I eat donuts and Twinkies or something? What are you talking about, Pooh? What do you think what I eat is like not even a mystery. Let me show you a typical meal here. You tell me if there's a lot of carbs. I mean, I don't eat carbs. Carbs would be like sugar or something like that. Only carbohydrates. I eat whole food plants primarily. Maybe Angie's making this right now. Here's the first meal in the Happy Healthy Vegan Cookbook. We have legumes, which are a very nice blend of proteins, carbohydrates, some fats. We have kale here. We got some grains, some wild rice, some sun-dried tomatoes. Are these carbs? Is this what you're talking about when you mean carbs? I mean, this is a really great blend of macronutrients. I don't eat carbs. I don't eat protein. I don't eat fat. I eat whole food plants, which are comprised of all three macronutrients. So I'm not sure you by carbs. A lot of times people say carbs, like donuts or something like that, or I don't know what people think of. I eat plants. Plants happen to typically contain a decent amount of carbohydrate content, but it's nothing outrageous usually. Anyway, let me know, Pooh, what you thinking I'm eating there. Yeah, it looks delicious, huh? Bob, I don't know if it was dangerous. I think there's some hyperbole in your interpretation here. Like I said, I didn't see that as a shove. I saw that him using his arm to place, the protester using his arm to place himself in front of him, slight nudge. I do that all the time on the basketball court. No one's ever been harmed or no one's ever gotten injured from that. That's not very dangerous. The disruption itself I have issues with. The disruption of the event I have more of an issue with than what the protester did to Joey, which I see is pretty innocuous. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's a 2 or 3 or something like that. There was no shove. You need, unless the protester's huge buff dude like Patrick Babu, man, he's not going to shove him like that with one arm. Even I have trouble shoving people with one arm, with these guns here, But what was I trying to say there? It's a bit of hyperbole. I didn't see any danger whatsoever to Joey, other than him being thrown out of his rhythm and not winning the hot dog eating contest or whatever. But I didn't see Joey in any imminent physical harm. In fact, I saw the protester in a chokehold, and that is imminent physical harm. Yeah, eating 75 hot dogs is dangerous, however many that freak eats, So that is dangerous, but having what looked like a smaller little person just kind of shove his arm in front of a bigger Joey Chestnut, I didn't see Joey in any imminent danger. Well, like I said, the protester was in imminent danger. Again, I'm not trying to justify what the protester did. I just think this description of attack, because you came here and said Joey was attacked. I said, let's see this. And I didn't see an attack. I saw a disruption. I didn't see any attack. Other than what could be a light shove, but one I do all the time on the basketball court. What ingredients do I put in my smoothie? That's just one of my meals, bro. And after my meals, that's what I'm doing. I'm burning carbohydrates. I'm burning my body's glycogen. After playing basketball today, I look at my workout here. I probably burn through like 800 calories. So yeah, I'm putting bananas and blueberries in my body, but I'm balancing it out with my Clean Machine green protein. Let me show you that, because you say I'm eating all these carbs here. The Clean Machine green protein here, guys. Let's look at how carby this is. It's got, let's see here. 40 grams, I'm sorry, not 40 grams, that's 20 grams of protein, which is 40% of the recommended daily percent value of protein right there. 20 grams, just from 20 grams of protein, just from this stuff. Then I put in some ground flaxseed as well, which gives me another, I think, 3 or 4 grams of protein. And once you add up all the bananas, I'm getting another like 15 grams of protein from so I'm getting about 40 grams of protein from my smoothie. So don't try to make this out to be like a carb festival. Yeah, I am putting carbohydrates back into my body. Oh, I didn't show the browse web. My bad. Here it is. Here's the supplement facts. 40% of your daily value of protein, 20 grams. And this is the product right here. Actually, I have a new code, guys. I forgot. They're doing a special buy one, get one free right now. Let me send you the link to that. Let's see. What is it? I think it's if you use this code here, they just sent it to me the other day. It's a buy one get one free, which is a better discount than I've ever had before. For Clean Machine Online, go there, guys. I just pasted in there. BOGO, Happy BOGO 722. Use that, you'll get a buy one get one free. So what do you think, Pooh? Or Foo, whatever your name was, Pooh? I get 40 grams of protein for my smoothie. So is that an excessive amount of carbohydrates if I'm getting 40 grams of protein? What do you think about that? BOGO, buy one, get one free. See if I have any more info on that BOGO. And their website. I should give you their website too. Here it is. Clean Machine Online. And again, BOGO. There's the codes there to get the discount right there. I love Clean Machine too. So what do you think of that, Mr. Pooh or Foo? What was the guy's or person's name there? I lost them. Where are they? So anyway, what'd you think about that? Am I having a big carb festival, having 40 grams of protein every morning with my in my smoothie? Bananas, blueberries, and bunch of duckweed and ground flaxseed. Pooh, why are you asking all these? You're not even answering. You're just asking random questions here. You don't eat those things. I mean, we eat broccoli and sprouts, but like turmeric and black pepper, those are seasonings. Yeah, we use those. I don't like garlic or onions, but yeah, broccoli and sprouts. What are you asking? What are you asking all this for? Where are you going with this? Because I don't have too much patience, Pooh, because I need to get going. I've been on 3 hours and 20 minutes. So if you have wrap this up, Pooh. Where are you going? Answer your question, and then we'll call it a night, Pooh. So let's get to it. Where are you trying to go with this line of questioning? I don't think I have too much rutabaga, Uncle Walt. A lot of carbs in a good. The thing is, I don't look at myself as some kind of carbivore. I eat plants. I eat primarily whole food plants, and generally speaking, plants are generally high in carbohydrate content. But then I don't just eat plants that are only high carbohydrate plants. I eat nuts and seeds. I ate some what are those called today? Pistachios. I ate pistachios today. I also have some peanuts here, which are a legume. So I have a pretty balanced kind of diet. I got my clean green protein that I put in my smoothies every day. I just eat a lot. I just eat a wide variety of, and avocados. I love avocados. We eat avocados on a near daily basis. The reason why I mention avocados, they are high in fat. So yeah, I don't really care too much about micronutrients or carbohydrates for that matter. I mean, I'm not afraid of carbs, but I'm sorry, I don't really think much about macronutrients. I just eat a balanced, a wide, what I'm trying to say, just a bunch of different plants, a wide variety of plants. And I know I'm getting a bunch of nutrients. Some days I might get more fat. Some days I might get more carbohydrates. Some days I might get a little more protein. Who knows? It's all, every day is different. But, hope that answered your question there, Pooh. I don't know anything about retinol, flash mob triol. I'm not the person to ask about that. All right, so shall we call this one a night, guys? This is a long live stream. I'm tired, man. This is probably the longest one I've done in a long time. 3 hours and 22 minutes. So if someone like VD wants to show me like 2 minutes ago, having trouble getting my thoughts together, yeah, I've been live streaming for 3 hours and 22 minutes. I went to the gym today. A little tired, so hopefully you can understand. Yeah, I don't have the same energy now. 3 hours plus into a live stream as I did for the first 2.5 hours. I think I did pretty well then. So, do they have all 20 amino acids? Well, you only need to worry about 8, right? Because there's only 8 essential ones. But I don't know. You can go take a look yourself at the ingredients list there. I pasted the link to Clean Machine Online. You tell me. All right, guys. So thank you. How do you know what's balance? Oh, balance in the sense that I good question. Akasan, I'll answer your question before I go. Because I'm eating a wide variety of plants. That's why I know it's balanced. And I think it's balanced in the sense, I know I'm not overdoing it. I know I don't go crazy and have like an avocado festival every day or for several days or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like I said, some days I might have a little more fat because I'll have like some guacamole. Next day I won't have any avocados. The next day I won't have any avocados. One day I might have a lot of beans. Other days I might have a lot of grains. So it's balanced out over time. Yeah, each day will be a different macronutrient ratio. Yeah, no doubt about that. But over time, I'm getting a wide variety of plants. I'm not overdoing anything weird like eating just a bunch of fat or just eating rice all the time and getting nothing else, no other macronutrients or anything like that. So that's why I say I perceive it to be a balanced vegan diet rather than just trying to focus on high carb or high fat or high protein or something like that. That's what I term by balance, by not trying to eliminate or trying to have a preponderance of any one macronutrient. All right, guys. So with that, cool. I'm glad you're still here, Sean Cope. Good to see you. You're a long time viewer here, guys. So thanks for everyone for another fun live stream. And if you just tuned in or have just tuned in an hour and a half ago, Anji was around for the first 2 hours. So this live stream will be up for you to watch forever. So yes, check it out. If you missed Anji, she was a delight. She answered a lot of questions, and it was just a great guest to have on the live stream. Guest, she lives in the same house with me, guys. So anyway, guys, thanks so much. And Angie will have a new video coming out next week of her making some new recipe for you guys, so check that out. Make sure you saw my two videos I made this week. Yeah, I went crazy. Yeah, responding to the vegan parents who were convicted of murder for killing their kid on a vegan diet, so check that out. And me responding to the philosophy channel on YouTube, Rationality Rules, and his analysis or kind of a debunking of an argument for ethical veganism. So check those 2 videos out. I'm happy with how they came out, so please check those out, guys. All right, guys, so next live stream, I'm not sure what it'll be, but you can count on next Friday, same time, same everything, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I will try my best to get a midweek one as well next week. We'll see how that all goes. So thanks for all our great viewers, thanks for our great moderators, and even the people who are not vegan, the anti-vegans I'm talking about, like Dusty Dud and stuff, for joining in too. All right, guys, so I will see you soon. So remember, until next time, doesn't suck being vegan, guys. Bye-bye.